Salute everyone. Welcome. Good Sunday evening, New York Knicks. May the Knicks be with you Sunday evening. New York Knicks watch along against my Orlando Magic, my hometown Orlando Magics. I remember I'm coming live from Orlando. I was there in the building last game for that beat down the New York Knicks gave the Orlando Magics. Oh baby, we're game number 3 at the Garden. Now the Knicks cannot have a letdown. They got to continue going forward, continue attacking and continue spreading the ball. Those are the keys there. I'll give you the starting lineups in a moment here. And here you go for the visitors, Orlando Magics. They're gonna start off Cole Anthony at guard, Jalen Suggs at the other guard, Franz Wagner at the forward position, followed by Wendell Carter Jr. Remember that matchup between Wendell Carter Jr. and Julius Randle? They got into a little bit of a push and shove at the end of that game. That's be interesting to see going forward. And of course, the man in the middle from Harlem, New York, Mo Bamba, will be there. And for tonight, for your New York Knicks, you got Kemba Walker, the pride of the Bronx, at point guard, followed by Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and in the middle, Mitchell Robinson. We get Taj Gibson back. He returns from paternity leave, so now we get more bench help. It gives more and more flexibility for Tom Thibodeau going forward. But the Knicks trying to start this season 3-0 here. They're right now 2-0 start. You gotta like what you see so far. They had a record-setting 24 three-pointers like this game, and they had 34 assists. You got to like what you're seeing. You like what you see with Julius Randle averaging close to 21 points in the first 2 games here. And the way they're moving around, Evan Fournier is shooting phenomenal. Let's see if we have a good Kemba Walker game at home. He had a really good game on the road in Orlando. Very decent, very solid. And, of course, the chance of Obi Toppin. I was there in the building for Obi Toppin. Boy, let me tell you, Obi Toppin, the fan base are totally endeared to him. He has a following. Salute to Maria. Salute to Streets Are Buzzing, Knicks Buzz. To CT in the building from Australia. Salute to Mario Owens, always in the building. A salute to you guys. Welcome. Hope your Sundays was wonderful. And for UCT, good Monday morning out there in Australia. Around 9 o'clock in the morning for you there. Hopefully have your breakfast on your way if you work today on Monday. Have a great productive day at work. But thank you for always stopping in and listening in. And pretty soon we have everyone the usuals from Philippines, from Taiwan, and from India. Always listening and watching. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. All you guys international that listens to the watch along and support the Bronx Sports Jedi Network, and those here domestically in the United States as well. We appreciate you. We thank you so much, and so much love that you have for the Jedi Sports Network in all our programming. The numbers show, and the support is overwhelming, and we appreciate it. So, rich Sunday night. The New York Knicks are playing. Oh, baby, you gotta love it. You see, if you're a Giants fan, your New York Giants won today. They beat the Carolina Panthers. The New York Jets, unfortunately, fell to the New England Patriots. We see that Sam Wilson's been injured. We'll see the severity. Looks like a season-ending injury for him. But we'll have more tomorrow, or keep tuned to your sports network where you normally get your information, as they're going to start singing the national anthem at the Garden, and we'll get calling the play-by-play here. And hopefully my partners later on come in a little later. They're coming in either from work or so forth. They'll be in a little later on. And for now, I'll just take you until they come, and we'll continue the watch along. But salute to everyone in the chat. So to everyone listening, Mickey Gill, go Knicks. Absolutely. Go Knicks, go Knicks, go Knicks. That's what we're here for. We're here for the love of the New York Knicks. And of course, and yes, I did. I'll resend that again to my partner. Let me make sure he gets his link in there, so he'll get in there nice and easy. And so they're singing the national anthem. The keys for the game, the Knicks defense. Always starts with the New York Knicks defense. Once they assert themselves on defense. Remember, this Orlando Magic team is shorthanded. They have a lot of guys not playing on the injury list, and they just need to put that pace on them and continue to attack. And the second unit, the second unit showed. The New York Knicks second unit was so awesome. Joe Centron, I cannot stream the game on because they'll shut the channel off. Unfortunately, that's why they say copyright infringements. I could tell you it so as to watch along, live play-by-play, fan reaction. But unfortunately, I wish I could give you the highlights. Of course, you don't want to hear me really talk. You just want to see the game. You want to see the visuals. And you don't mind me talking in the background. But unfortunately, due to the NBA restrictions, we cannot. Hey, Juan Dominguez, salud. Juan Dominguez Sr., go New York, de la República Dominicana. Saludo, mi hermano. Sí, de Nueva York, vamos a Nueva York. que Dios te bendiga allá y ustedes en el país de la República Dominicana. Mucho saludo, mucho abrazo, mucho amor y sobre todo mucha bendición para usted allá en la República Dominicana. Thank you so much. And Joel, I would love to continue giving that, show you it, but unfortunately I can't. But I'll give you the best as possible. Try to narrate that and show you everything as best as possible. So so thank you so long. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining, and we'll get it going. We all love the Knicks, and let's go. We want to see the Knicks beat the Orlando Magic and take these two back-to-back home and home series here this evening. So we should see it. I love the way the Knicks. I was there in person. And Belize is in the building. Everett, saludo a Belize. Acá soy mitad hondureño y ha conocido Belize. Belize, beautiful, beautiful country. Saludo a usted allá en Belize, la gente linda de Belize también. Y saludo a todo el mundo. Salute to everyone. And we can, si el partido no lo puedo transmitir por YouTube porque la pagan la sintonía, pero te lo platico y te lo digo lo más posible. Hey, Robert Parr is in the building. Let's go on. We'll be listening during the show. Still feeling under the weather. I hope you feel better. I hope you get back in normal. Of course, and Laura Parr wants to salute Mario, always from our program. And as the starting lineup starts coming in, like I told you, it was Cole Anthony at guard, Jalen Suggs at the other guard, Mo Bamba in the middle, Wendell Carter Jr. at the forward, and Juan Bragner is the other forward for the visiting Orlando Magic, as they're going to introduce the New York Knicks coming in. And we'll get ready for that tip-off about roughly 4 to 5 minutes. Right now, the introduction, the crowd at the Garden is rocking. It's loud, phenomenal. Remember, the last game, the Knicks had 24 record three-pointers. It was phenomenal. They had 54 attempts, so close to 50% from threes. You got to love that. On the road, too, by the way. Oh, I did, Robert Parr. I was one of the first ones screaming. I had my Obi Toppin shirt. I made a brand new shirt with Obi Toppin in that dunk. Oh, it was phenomenal. Designed it, put it on a T-shirt. Phenomenal. I got to get with you that one because I got something coming for you, Robert Parr. Oh, baby, that shirt looked so phenomenal. That dunk had the crowd rocking at the Amway Center in Orlando. Phenomenal. I broke it down. I actually lost my voice, and now I'm getting better. It was well worth it. What a Friday night in the city, beautiful in Orlando. As the New York Knicks start their starting lineup, they're introducing their starters. They're with Evan Fournier, getting a big hand from the crowd. What a nice pickup for Evan Fournier so far. You gotta love it. Kemba Walker, the pride of the Bronx, in the building at starting point guard. You see the big difference with him at the point guard position, the way the offense flows, the way that the team flows. You got the man in the middle, Mitchell Robinson, at 7 feet. Also, he gave us a little scare that game when he fell and got injured, but he was just a little Charlie horse in the hamstring. And R.J. Barrett is being introduced there, the man from Duke at forward. And, of course, our leader on the floor, our all-star, Julius Randle from Kentucky. And we're getting ready to get this tip off. Hopefully, my boy Dan will be in the building. He'll be in shortly. And I'll make sure he gets in here. And once we get going, we'll definitely get that rocking and rolling. And we'll get there. We'll get it going. They're in a commercial. Once they get that back up and running, we'll get to show you the lineups. I was offered tickets to go to this game from my company. I just couldn't do it tonight. I understand you was probably under the weather, and wow, that's cool. I used to love those freebies from companies when they give you the free tickets to go to the Garden. I love that too. I went to so many of them. My uncle always worked for a stockbroker and always got tickets for all the events. And he says, I'm watching the game snuggle. When I'm better, then I'm there for sure. Oh, get better, Robert Parr. We knew that, definitely. So we'll get that getting going. Salute to everyone here watching. Salute to the watch along. Salute to everyone listening from all parts of the world, toda parte del mundo. Gracias por la sintonía, por el apoyo, el cariño, el amor. Y muchas gracias por el apoyo. Thank you for all your love and support. And let's get it. I'll do the best I can and we'll go with it. And let's have fun. Es lo que para entretenerse, para la alegría, no es nada serio. Ustedes pueden escucharlo en un lugar profesional, pero es amateur para tener risa y alegría. Y por eso vamos. Aquí vamos para el partido. Here we go with the game. I'm a little bit behind because I'm streaming. I'm not watching it directly from DirecTV. So I'm going to be a couple seconds behind. And the tip is coming up. Bobamba and Mitchell Robinson. And it looks like who won the tip? They're going to redo the tip again. So a disadvantage. So I might, like I said, I might be behind on a few streams, but we'll go. And we're going to tip the ball again. And Orlando wins the possession. Suggs picked up by Fournier. Dribble. Passes over to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony kicks in. Wendell Carter fakes a three. Guarded by Kemba. And what we got? Turnover. New York ball. So the New York defense asserts himself right away there. Side out. 11:44 in the game. And Kemba brings the ball up. Kemba guarded by Anthony. Picked up to Julius. Picked up by Kendall. Here's to Fournier. Fournier will bring in Dan in the building. Salute Dan. Fournier drives. Fournier shoots up. Wild. Offensive rebound. Fight for it. Mitchell Robinson. Nice touch by Orlando. Side out. Salute Dan. What's going on? Your fader.
Salute to you.
Fader on your black drop.
Oh, give me one moment. Let me correct that.
So as he gets in, the Knicks inbound the ball. Here comes RJ off the curl. Misses it. Rebound by Orlando. Wendell Carter with the rebound. No score. Over to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter fakes a three. Passes over to Cole. Cole bounce pass to Suggs. Suggs for the three. And it's good. So Orlando hits a three right away. So they take a 3-0 lead here. 11:06, 11:05 in the game as Knicks brings the ball up. Here's the ball. RJ back to Randle. Back to RJ. RJ kicked by screen by Mitchell Robinson. RJ attacks the glass. Passes out to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker for a three. It's good. 3-pointer. Kemba Walker. Salute, Dan. How are you?
I'm good. Just waking up from a nap. I just had to get up just in time to watch the Knicks game. So I'm here ready to watch it.
And here's Cole Anthony with a 2-pointer. He drives to the basket. Now the Knicks on offense. Here's Kemba. Kemba picks up to Fournier. Fournier shoots a three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony brings the ball up. Dribble. Back to Carter. Back over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs back to Carter. Wide open three. And he shoots. And off the mark. Julius Randle with the rebound. He brings the ball up court. Julius shoots a three. And off the mark. Cole Anthony with the rebound. Here's Suggs. Suggs is going to shoot a three. That's off the mark. Sloppy basketball here by both teams. Here's the rebound. Over to Randle. Randle brings it up. Randle dribbles. Back out to Fournier. Fournier has two men on him. Oh, took it away by Wagner. Nice hands by Franz Wagner. Here's Cole Anthony. Transition three. And that's good. So quick, Cole Anthony hits a three. Magic's up 8-3, Dan.
Yeah, most definitely. We see the Magic are trying to make a statement early. They saw that last game, the Knicks kind of grinded on them throughout the game. So they feel like if they make a statement early, they can, get things going.
And a loose ball foul there on Orlando, so they'll reset that. So side out there. Kemba's going to inbound the ball. And over to Fournier, back to Kemba. Kemba, dribble, off top of the three. That's off the mark. Orlando with the rebound. Not good set threes. They're not passing the ball. Doesn't look crisp. And a foul called on RJ Barrett. Franz Wagner will go to the line. Yeah, so what do you think about them? Those threes are like kind of rushed. They're not set. They're not in place. They're not in rhythm.
Yeah, currently it seems like they're trying to find their rhythm because it's early in game. We even saw earlier Julius trying to have a two-man game with Evan Fournier, but Evan Fournier was just a little sloppy with the handle. So guys are just trying to get in their offensive groove right now.
And Robert Parr salutes you, Dan. I forgot to put that there. And Wagner misses the free throw. Both free throws. So it's a 9-3 game here. 9:15 left in the first. Just got on the way. It's 9-3. Julius over to Kemba. Kemba back to Julius at the 3-point line on the right side. He shoots a three. It's good. 3-pointer. Julius Randle. So 9-6 game. 9 minutes to go. Here comes Suggs bringing the ball up court. Suggs still keeps his dribble penetrating, and he shoots into the paint and he hits a foul and it's good. So it goes to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
Jalen Suggs being aggressive. That's the whole theme of the Magic currently. Is just being aggressive this first quarter. So we'll see how long they can keep it up.
Correct. They're
And
playing
we'll see if
short-handed,
there's yeah.
and he hits the free throw there. So 12-6 now. Kemba picked up by Cole Anthony. Kemba over to Fournier. Fournier passes the three. He drives, picks up to Kemba. Good ball movement there. Back over to Randle. Shoots the top of the key three off the mark. Rebound by Orlando. Anthony brings the ball up. Over to Suggs again. They want to feature Suggs. Suggs is wide open for a three, and that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Knicks bring it up there. Oh, thank you, CT with the super chat. So thank you, salute.
Salute to UCT, man.
And they hit a 3-pointer. RJ Barrett. So 12-9. So CT in the building. Absolutely. Here's Mo Bamba with a three. That's off the mark. He was hitting them last game in Orlando. Boy, his shot looked much improved. Here's Anthony Fournier. Fournier over to RJ. The ball was bounced back to RJ's hands. RJ attacking. He got Franz Wagner, taller, but RJ doesn't seem. And here's a dish out to Evan Fournier, who hits a three. Nice assist by RJ Barry. Evan Fournier with a 3-pointer. So we're all even at 12. The Knicks, boy, the new improved Knicks with the three ball. Here's Anthony. Back to Mamba. Ooh, Jalen got away with a walk there, but here's Anthony, guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson holding his own. A lot of contact. A ref was called there. Although it looked like Cole initiated with his head, hitting Robinson in the chin, but they called it on Robinson. So a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess that's a foul call that they're calling based on the fact that his hand was riding his hip. I don't agree with it, but the referees are going to call that foul.
Yeah, that was questionable there. So Anthony will go to the line to shoot his first free throw, and that's good. So Magic take the 13-12 lead. Thibodeau not liking that call, irate on the sideline, doing his Thibodeau fashion situation there.
Most definitely, he is truly not happy about that.
So Cole Anthony, the native New Yorker, going to shoot his second free throw, and that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Ooh, almost knocked out of both the hands between Julius and RJ, but Julius came away with it. Kemba picks up the dribble at half court. Cole Anthony guards him. Kemba tries to elude him, passes it over to Randle. Randle, top of the key, bumped by Wendell Carter. And yeah, I was going to say, where was that foul there? Although Wendell Carter did not agree with that call, but there was a lot of contact on top of the key. So the Knicks will get the ball side out. Orlando's not in the penalty yet. So they're going to call that tight between those two fellas, especially that exchange they had on Friday. Oh, Terrence Ross makes an appearance off the bench. The Knicks bounce ball to Mitchell Robinson. RJ, top of the key. RJ looking for Robinson, and he got fouled. Was going to go for a dunk, but there was no other chance but to foul. Mitchell Robinson will go to the free throw line. What do you see there, Dan?
Yeah, right now you see the Knicks are picking up the pace. They're getting their own agenda ready. You see the offense is flowing right now. I noted this earlier in the last game and the game prior that what I wanted to see from the Knicks was essentially I wanted to see more of them trying to get Mitchell Robinson involved, more of the passing. Last game they had 34 assists, so let's see if they can get close to that for this game.
Absolutely, absolutely. They took a timeout on the floor. The Mitch Robinson, when they come back from the timeout, will be going to the free throw line to hit two free throws. 13-12, currently the game right now. 6:54 in the first quarter. The Knicks are trying to sweep that home and home series here with the Magic to start their season off in a right foot, 3-0. But we got a long game to go, a long way to go. We don't count our chickens before they're hatched.
Most definitely. Also, I wanted to note, man, you see the Magic are getting faster, and Mo Bamba's three. They're more confident with that three, man. How do you see that team developing as far as that going along?
Once they get their pieces back, when they could get a real solid rotation, they're a fast paced, quick scoring team. They're going to want to play in transition, running gun. especially what I saw against the Spurs 2 weeks ago. They were really impressive. They just need depth right now and experience, and maybe camaraderie playing together. So the Magics are going to be later down the road, maybe later down the season, or even by next year. They're going to be a pretty good, decent team. They're going to be room to develop, and they have a head coach that would allow them to grow with the team. So smart move by Orlando, bringing that head coach, allowing with these young players and doing that movement. They wanted to go with youth. They shipped Vucevic out, Gordon. They let Fournier also shipped out, and they brought in. They Terrence Ross is the lone veteran, but you do need a kind of veteran, that leadership and that instant offense from the bench. So that's be interesting with the Orlando Magics to break them down and see how they will immaturate. Will they trade Terrence Ross at the trade deadline? It's a possibility, but I think they might keep him around because they need that veteran leadership. Unless if they pick someone else, another veteran here. But I don't know. Remember, they still got Jonathan Isaac, Marquise Fultz. They got talented players still not available. On the team. Gary Trent. They got a lot of good players when they come back. Good thing we're facing them now early, where we could pounce and get some wins on them. And then if we then get them healthy, they might. I'm not saying they're not going to beat they're going to beat the Knicks, no, but there'll be a more difficult fall going forward.
Okay, all right, that sounds reasonable. Um, but what I wanted to also ask before we get return to the game and Mitch Robinson starts his free throws. What's your confidence level on the coach?
I got to see more. Personally, I wanted Vicky Hammond as my head coach there for the Orlando Magic. For cause I say Michael because I live in Orlando. I keep an eye on them. I'm a full disclosure. I'm a full Knicks fan. Love them. Go all out with them. Is that I still keep an eye on them because I'm in the city here. I also have friends that are Knicks fans, are Magic fans. I just keep an eye out and we do cover more than just the Knicks. We cover all of NBA as well. Mitchell
All
Robinson
right.
shoots the first one, missed the first free throw. What's your thoughts on from looking on the outside from New York? I know you don't get a lot of exposure with the Magics, but just keep an eye out. That minor scouting report. Mitchell
Mitchell
Robinson.
Robinson splits the pair of the free throws. The Magic have the ball. Jalen Suggs bringing the ball up. Oh, RJ Hampton passes it over to Wendell Carter Jr. Oop, and he gets the slam. Magic have the lead right now, 15-13. As Kemba Walker brings the ball up, passes it to uh, RJ. RJ passes it to Julius. Julius baseline jumper, in and out. Magic have the rebound. Jalen Suggs bringing the ball up, passes it to Mo Wagner. Wagner with the three, misses it. Mo Bamba gets the offensive rebound, goes strong to the hoop, and he gets fouled by Mitchell Robinson.
Two fouls for Mitchell Robinson, so he's gonna have to sit. But good thing we have Taj Gibson returning. We'll see who's the first one to come in to replace Mitchell Robinson.
There's going to be also an interesting development also is, with the return of Taj and soon the return of Noel, does the small ball lineup, do we see that disappear now?
Right, that's a good point there. Good point. Mobamba, much improved, averaging 16 points for these first few games here, and he misses the first free throw. Magic lead 15-13 here, 6:09 in the first quarter.
Bamba makes the second free throw, so he splits the pair as the Knicks inbound the ball to Kemba Walker. As Kemba is crossing the half court, passes it to Fournier in action, passes it to RJ. RJ cutting to the hoop, floater in and out. Magic have the rebound, passes it to Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs bringing the ball up, penetrating, doesn't go for the basket, circles back, brings out Julius,
Ooh,
isolating, drives, kicks out to Wagner. Wagner for three, misses. Mitch with the rebound and passes it to Julius. So Julius is bringing the ball up right now. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier for three. Bang! Evan Fournier, 3-pointer.
nice, good one on the curl page. But the Knicks still haven't scored in the paint yet. 5:20 in the game, and they haven't scored any points in the paint. A little bit of concern.
Oh, as the Magic They get an easy basket as Mo Wagner is cutting baseline and gets a pass. So the Knicks down by 2 with the Magic in the bonus with 5 minutes left. This is not looking good for the Knicks right now. So Evan Fournier has the ball. He's driving and it gets swatted out of bounds. So 4:55 left on the clock, 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Knicks right now having to find something to do with their offense.
That's what happens when you move. Constant moving rotation, you're going to find a back door, man open, and that's what the Knicks exploited there. So, I mean, excuse me, the Magic's exploited there, and they got that easy basket. So, side uh, out of bounds play, whenever the bouncer, you take it there, finish. Yep.
Most definitely, as we see some substitutions, Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson come in. Pass to Julius Randle. Julius isolating. Wendell Carter drives. Lefty floater. Hook shot is in as the Knicks
Nice.
tie it up 18-18.
That
Cole
brought me,
Anthony has the ball.
whew,
He's
brought me memories of
driving.
Patrick Ewing. Whew.
Kicks out to Bamba. Bamba misses the 3 pointers. Has the ball and he's driving up the court, passes it to RJ. RJ, he's surveying, he's isolating with Cole Anthony, gets a pick with Taj. Mid range is off the mark. Does the Magic have the ball? Cole Anthony has the ball, driving and misses his drive. Julius has the rebound, passes it to Fournier, quick outlet. Fournier driving and surveying. He passes it to Julius. Julius is isolating, drives, and gets the bucket and one. So
Ooh,
Julius
nice.
Randle, and that was a right side drive. So all the complaining Stephen A thought he had, we can kill that noise right now. Julius Randle going to his right. They
So,
show a
chance.
replay is Julius's
What
hook
was it?
shot.
Oh man, it's not. It didn't look exactly like Patrick Ewing, but man, that just brought me a little flashbacks, man. I just aged myself. So Julius will shoot, complete the 3-point play here, the conventional. That was a nice move. I'm impressed with that move from him, as they're going to be some substitution for the Orlando Magics here.
Most definitely. What's very impressive is that Julius right now, he seems way more decisive when he gets the ball. I
Well,
think this only helps the offense. He's making quicker decisions.
absolutely. So
Julius completes the 3-point play. So the Knicks are up. Julius with 8 points and 5 rebounds as Cole Anthony has the ball. He drives, stops, kicks out, and Magic missed the three. So Knicks have the rebound. They're pushing, passes it to Fournier. Fournier surveying. He dribbles, kicks it to Julius. Julius drives, passes it to Taj. Taj with the dunk. Or what happened? Oh, they said Taj was out of bounds
out
from
of
the Knicks
bounds.
line.
It was good to see him back, though.
Most definitely. Good to see him in great energy. That new dad energy for Taj is going to feel excellent. So Magic have the ball, passes it to Bamba. Bamba to Anthony. Anthony for three. Cole Anthony, 3-pointer. As Rose has the ball, passes it to Taj. Taj to Julius. Julius back to Rose. Rose dribbling. Passes it to Burks. Burks back to Julius. Julius takes a three and in and out as the Magic have the ball and they're running right now. They're fast paced, as you said, Kev. Passes it
Oh
around.
yeah.
Mo gets an open 3-pointer, misses it. Bamba with the rebound, and Bamba gets fouled.
So I told you they're pretty fast.
Yeah, so they take a timeout right now as everything is getting settled. Yeah, this Magic team is very fast.
Oh, I got to salute to the chat.
So I want to ask you this question, man. Like, what happens when the game slows down and they're in half court?
That's where the Magic's going to struggle a little bit. That's why they need the veteran presence. They need that veteran presence. That's why they hopefully they'll grow once they get to know each other. I think I think they're gonna. It's gonna take about a year and a half though.
Yeah, that seems to be the only concern for me with this team right now is that in the half court set where things slow down and you have to think, that's where they're gonna have the problems, and that's majority of the league right now. If you tell me a team is gonna be fast paced and they're gonna run up and down, I tell you that's a team that's losing right now.
Yeah, exactly. You said hit the nail on the head. As I try to get back on my feet there, Chef Dan, just thank you for holding it there for a second. So they're all
Oh,
tied at
okay.
21.
Right now, yeah, we're all tied 21. It's a commercial break right now. Mo Bamba's probably heading to the line, so we're gonna see how things develop there.
Absolutely. Salute to Hector Rosario, who had me laughing a little bit in the Facebook part of the chat. He wanted to see
Salute to you,
more.
Hector.
He wanted to see more game. Let's talk, but of course we can't give you the game.
Oh, we can't do that, Hector. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah. So we read both out different comments. So we he laughing. Uh, Hector out of Philadelphia. So you know what that says. Enough
Oh,
said. Yeah, exactly. Eagle fan.
hopefully you're doing okay, Hector. But then again, your teams.
Yeah, yeah. We give you that pass. How's Ben Simmons doing, by the way?
Yeesh.
So they're in their timeout there. So wow, Celebrity Row and everyone has their phones. Like they're listening, they're tweeting and they're texting us here in the chat. So they're they're
Most
they're
definitely.
they're in symphony with us. Oh, there's Cole Anthony's mother. Wow, that's his mother. Very pretty young lady. Now it makes me question what the hell Greg Anthony was thinking about what he got caught doing what he was doing. Oh my
Mm.
goodness.
We'll save that for another podcast. The camera pans over to Tibbs. Tibbs with that same look.
And the
Oh, it's a side out of bounds.
cameraman must really have the hots for his mom because they keep putting the camera on her. I'm watching the Orlando feed, by the way. I don't have the home team's feed because I'm in Orlando due to blackout restrictions.
As Cole Anthony hits a step back three. So the Magic regained the lead 24-21. Alec Burks, he takes a 3 pointer and it rims in and out. Magic have the rebound. They're bringing the ball up, dribbling, surveying, passes it to Mo Wagner. Wagner trying to find some two-man action with Anthony. Anthony passes it to Hampton. Hampton misses the floater. Knicks get the rebound. Rose pushing 3 pointer. Derrick Rose. So Derrick Rose has a 3 pointer. Knicks tied up as the Orlando Magic inbound the ball. He's surveying. Mo has the ball, passes it to Ross. Ross driving, kicks out to Anthony. Anthony for three, misses it, and there's a loose ball foul.
Just think if the Orlando Magic once they get better shooters or once they get confidence with the shot, they had a because they have a lot of speed on there and they open up and they create separation. They just got to get better talent around them. They could be really dangerous with their speed and agility.
My
Oh,
surprising thing right now is Derrick Rose and his 3 point shooting is just elevated.
yes. Obi Toppin makes a way in, and so does quickly. So we got the bench in here. The battle of the
hmm
benches. Although
As quickly takes a floater in and out. So the rebound is secured by the Magic. Cole passes it back to Cole. He's dribbling, surveying, drives, misses the layup. Rose with the ball. Rose going up the court, takes a 3 pointer. Derrick Rose,
back to back threes.
3 pointer. So back to back for Derrick Rose, man. He is confident in that 3 point shot. Cole
He is.
Anthony has the ball, top of the key. He's dribbling, gets a screen, goes into the paint, kicks out to a 3 point shooter. He misses quickly,
Ooh, bad
passes
shot.
it to Burks. Burks to Obi. Obi with the slam.
Obi! There it is. There it is. Everybody, I got the number one Obi shirt on tonight, baby. Yes, indeed,
So
Obi.
the Knicks have a 5 point lead. Cole Anthony takes a three and he gets it. So he cuts the lead down to two. Derrick Rose passes it to Obi. Obi to Quickly. Quickly drive, passes it to Obi. Obi drives and offensive
Oh,
foul on Obi.
wow. They were both moving. He did not
Yeah,
stand
that
his
was
feet
yeah.
there. That was a bad call. Wow. You were moving your feet, my friend. Ooh, that was a bad call.
That was a bad call. Refs are in preseason form tonight.
Wow.
Cole has the ball. He's dribbling right now. Defended by Derrick Rose, and Derrick Rose is not letting him by. He has to get a screen, passes it. Oh, almost a turnover. Kicks to Mo Wagner for three. He
Ooh.
misses it. Alec Burks has the rebound, goes up ahead, tightly defended, loses the ball, and yep, that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter right now, man. Tell me what you're seeing, Kev.
Wow. You see the Knicks trying to go for a lot of 3 pointers, not attacking the glass. But they're see the second unit is going to start taking advantage of a depleted Orlando Magic, and the second unit really came in there and played really well there. I'll get the stats in a second of once it's available for the first quarter, and I'll read them out
Oh,
once they're there.
if you want the stats, I can give it to you right now. Give me one
I've
moment.
got them right here. The for the quarter, the Knicks scored 29 points, the Magic 27. Now, then the Orlando Magic shot 36% from the field, 9 out of 25, while the Knicks shot 45.5%, 10 of 22. So they did outshoot much better than the Orlando Magic's. Three-pointer is the disparity right here. Orlando Magic shot 5 out of 17 for 29.4%, while the Knicks shot 7 of 13, 53.8%. So that's the big difference there right here. The Knicks are shooting over 50% from three-point land. The free throws, then the Magic's been to the free throw 7 times. They hit 4 out of 7, 57.1%. The Knicks are only 2 out of 3, 67.7%. They need to get to the foul line more. And of course, the rebounding is pretty much even 13-14. Knicks out rebound by one, but Orlando has two offensive, while the Knicks don't have any offensive rebound. Now it's because Orlando missing the shots, wide open threes, and a lot of loose balls that the Knicks are both are conveying to get the rebound and just getting off their hands. But I like this number here. The next number, the Knicks scored out of those 29 points, 8 of them came with assists. You gotta like that. Although the Magic's also out of their 27, 6 came by the way of assists. The Knicks got a block in there, and the Magic has a steal. Knicks has 3 turnovers, but the Magic's only one. So not much turnovers with the Knicks defense, but they lead by one. And the points in the paint is changed. At one time, the Knicks didn't have any points; they got 6 points in the paint, while the Magic 8. So they cleaned that up there. We'll go into the second quarter, and those are the stats going forward.
Most definitely. One of the things also I want to pay attention to is though this Magic team is fast right now, the Knicks are doubling them in fast break points. The Knicks have six to the Magic three, so it's going to be very interesting to keep watch of. If they're undisciplined in transition and not tagging someone, it's going to be a rough night for the Magic.
Absolutely. So we got the stars out tonight, man. We got the stars in the Facebook world. They're having a field day tonight. They're out. They must be bored. They must have seen Tom Brady won. They must have got mad with Tom Brady. They
Most
want to know.
definitely.
They want to know if this is another episode of TMZ.
So we start the second quarter off. The Knicks have a turnover. Cole Anthony racing. He gets a layup and one. So the game is tied up now, 29-29. And that young man is very, very fast.
He's extremely fast. Once he gets his game all together, there'll be something to write home. There'll be something dangerous. So while we have a minute, I want to salute a good Monday morning. Good Monday morning, 7:42 a.m. in the Philippines to all our Filipino friends. Salute to you guys. Salute to Jerome Peralta, who's probably going to get on his way to work today. He always had that 2 hour drive. Salute to all the different folks from the Philippines. We love you guys and we appreciate you guys that always join us.
Most definitely. So Taj just missed the jumper. The Magic have the rebound as Cole Anthony hit the free throw, and RJ Hampton drives straight to the basket. Got a lane right there. So the Knicks are down three right now. Undisciplined in the defense. As quickly gets the ball, gets a floater, misses it, gets his own rebound, passes it to Obi. Obi to Rose. Rose driving. Burks with the 3 point. Ooh, air ball. Oof.
And he had time to set his pace there.
Yeah. He had time to, check the wind and all that. Magic had the ball, swinging it around. RJ Hampton, 3 pointer, misses. Obi with the rebound to Rose. Rose has the ball. He's bringing it up the court. Rose penetrating, gets a floater, and misses the floater. Magic have the rebound. Cole Anthony bringing the ball up. Surveying. He gets double teamed. Almost coughs it up. Passes it to Ross. Ross passes it to Bamba. Bamba in the corner. Misses the 3 pointer. Quickly with the
And
ball, bringing it up. And yeah, these guys are just missing right now.
and right now, 29, 32, 29, 10 minutes in the game.
Burks gets a 3 pointer and he misses.
So,
Magic with the rebound. Cole Anthony bringing the ball up.
so Knicks are 0 for 5 to start this quarter.
Yeah, most definitely. Cole for three. He misses. Quickly with the ball. Quickly surveying. Passes it to Obi. Obi to Rose. Rose in the corner. Gets to the wing. Passes it to Obi. Obi has a mismatch. Kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly to Burks. Burks for three. And he got it. So the Knicks are tied right now with Alec Burks getting a 3 pointer. Man, but that was excellent offense right there. Obi noticing his mismatch, then he got doubled over to Quickly. Quickly got doubled, then right to Burks. Burks was open. Great passing right there.
Yeah, and they're shooting 50% from 3-point line. The Knicks are 8 out of 16.
Rolo to Bamba. Bamba cutting,
Oh,
and
nice.
Bamba gets the bucket. So 34-32 right now. Magic have the
Injured.
lead. Rose takes a Rose, Derrick Rose, 3 pointer. Man, Derrick Rose is on fire from three right now.
This is the first time I see Bamba and Lopez both on the floor at the same time. They're going a big line up there. 9 points for Derrick Rose, by the way. 3 out of 4 from him.
Most definitely. Oh,
There it is. Remember, if you listen to the podcast, I was saying,
oh,
oh,
cutting through
and a foul.
transition. Alec Burks gets the layup and the foul as Cole Anthony tried. That was a sequence. Ladies and gentlemen, IQ running up the court. Obi saves it from going out of bounds, passes it to Burks as Burks cutting through the wing, gets the layup. Wow, amazing fast court. Like, and this is part of it, man. Are they tagging someone in transition and they don't have that defensive principle right now? So Taj takes a seat as Mitchell Robinson comes back into the game. This is very interesting.
Yeah, like I was mentioning on the from the Knicks from the Return of the Knicks podcast on Friday night. Obi Toppin, look for these easy transition buckets. The way he runs to survey the floor. Once they get comfortable and they get to know their spots, you're going to see a lot of those plays going forward.
Burks completed the 3 point play. Magic have the ball. They're working in the half court. Give it up. It's a turnover. Rose to IQ. IQ misses and Robinson flies in with the man
Oh,
jam.
what a
Oh my
slam!
gosh! And Magic need a timeout.
39-34.
Ooh.
39-34. Knicks up by 5 with a thunderous putback dunk by Mitchell Robinson. Yes, indeed. Wow. Wow. That's what the Knicks bring. This athleticism, attacking the rim, not only attacking the rim or the offensive glass, shooting the three, spacing the ball out. It's phenomenal.
Oh my gosh. They just went to commercial break at the right time. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That was
absolutely.
excellent. Mitch, oh my gosh. This is exactly what we needed.
Oh yeah,
Offense
oh yeah.
free flowing. This is exactly what we needed. And right now we're outscoring them in the second quarter 10-7. The fast break points, man. Oh, it hasn't updated yet right now for me, but right now they're still beating us points in the paint, but not by much, 14-10.
Right, we're still
We have
shooting.
8 well,
We're
we
shooting
have 10 assists
50%.
now.
Right, we're shooting 50% for 3-point line. Man, that's a big, big, big number.
Most definitely. We're shooting 43% from the field right now. So it 40, 50, and free throw line 50. We'd like that to at least, bump up. But yeah, everything is going good for us right now.
And they're in a timeout. We'll continue that. 39-34, 7:53 in the second quarter at Madison Square Garden. Knicks trying to sweep the home and home with the Orlando Magic to start 3-0 here. And the Knicks are playing phenomenal. uh, 3-point shooting, spacing the ball, and you see the guys, big guys, attacking and getting to the basket using athleticism to get the offensive rebound, and that's what the element that Mitchell Robinson brings. Obi Toppin now, if you don't get back on, it's going to hesitate teams from trying to shoot the three on the long rebound with a guy Obi Toppin running and getting out in transition. So that's going to be in the back of the heads of teams going forward in the scouting reports. So that's going to be also good. They're going to want to. You got to if we take the three, we got to make sure we hit it because the Knicks are going to be running and gunning if we miss it on a quick transition. So that's another element the Knicks are going to start bringing to the game that teams are going to have to scout.
Another thing that's going to be a headache for teams now is Obi, man. He's just so comfortable on that court.
Right.
It's just everything is flowing for him right now. And that was the one weak link in our bench. And now that that's looking to be shored up, it's going to be a problem for most leagues. I mean, for most teams in the league.
Once they come back from commercial break, we'll continue with the play-by-play, and here it comes. There's Jalen Suggs. Bounce pass to Wendell Carter, picked up by Obi. Wendell Carter backs in. He sees the cutting back to Suggs. He was trying to get someone cutting, couldn't. Here's Suggs, picks up his dribble over to Iggy Barsekis. Barsekis misses the three. Our old friend, rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose brings it up the court. He still has his dribble, keeps his dribble, picked up by Suggs. Here's Rose. Rose attacked the glass. He used the shot, and he gets the mid-range jumper in. The floater, 41-34. Knicks up by 41-34 with 7 minutes to go. Here comes Suggs. Suggs picked up an offensive foul call. So the Knicks get the ball. Turnover. Orlando Magic. Side out of bounds. And the Orlando Magic telecast is crowning the Knicks for their 10th starting point guard in 10 years. Every year, a new starting point guard. But here's the ball. The Knicks. Here's Obi. Obi with some great moves, and he was fouled by Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter Jr. picks up the second foul. Obi will go to the line. Nice, nice, nice attack by Obi using the force. And he says, "How long do you think it'll take for players to get comfortable with these games are called?" I say the first 10 to 15 games, Robert Parr. What about you, Dan? What do you think that adjustment period? Good question there, Rob.
That's the same amount of time. Or what you would want at least is you want to give your team at least 5 home games, 5 away games.
Yeah, that's why I always say the first. That's why well, here's Rose for a three, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Wendell Carter. Here's Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner brings up the ball and passes over to Mo Bamba. Bamba passes it. Oh, good sleight of hands from Derrick Rose. Julius Randle's back in the game. Julius Randle has the ball. Julius Randle picks up his dribble back to Rose. Rose back to Randle. Randle dribble. Here's Rose. Rose driving into the basket. It's just to Mitchell Robinson for a dunk. Audacious dunk. Mitchell Robinson slamming, jamming, bama, bama. Woo! Oh, baby. 43-34. Knicks up by 9. So here's the Magic inbounding the ball over the Suggs. So the Knicks trying to assert themselves here to try to close out the second half. Brazegas over to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter with 2 fouls in the game still. And here's back to Wendell Carter. Good defense, good swipe of hands, but back to the loose ball to the Magic. Franz Wagner bobbles it. Alex Burks with a strip. Alex Burks, here's the race to the basket. Burks, and he's fouled. Wow, Burks was one-on-one with Balsakis, and he was fouled. They will go to the free throw line. Nice play by Burks. Balsakis hit the floor a little roughing and tumble. We'll see. Hopefully he's okay. So
And you see the defense right now. That sequence just now, before Burks got the turnover, everyone was hounding whoever was near them. The defense was really, really strong for the Knicks just now. You see the defensive intensity picking up, and the Magic, their young bench right now, they don't know what to do.
So timeout by Orlando, making sure Brazakis is okay. It's good to see Brazakis getting some burn time with the Orlando Magic or any NBA team. He has some good talented young man. Hopefully he finds a niche, a role off the bench. They saw Alex Burks pickpocketing there and that tussle there with Brazakis, and as Suggs tried to come for a block, but to no avail, the foul's called. So Burks will go to the line for a pair of free throws with 5:47. Knicks up 43-34. And Burks shoots the first one and in for a basket, 44-34. Knicks up by 10. He has another free throw coming here, 5:47 in the second quarter. And remember, Magics are playing a little short-handed, so if the Knicks could get this game to 15 going into half and then build on in the third, we'll have maybe an encore of last game. Burks hits the pair, so Knicks up by 11 with 5:45 in the game. As Suggs brings the ball up, Suggs keeps his dribble over to Wagner. Wagner over to Mo Bamba. Mamba back to Suggs. And he curls and he fires, misses off the mark. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Here's Kemba Walker, brings it up the court. Picked up by Cole Anthony. Kemba keeps his dribble. Kemba attacking. Alley-oops of Mitchell Robinson. And a dunk! Slam dunk there. Mitchell Robinson with authority. Timeout. Orlando didn't like what they see there. Oh, man. What an authoritarian dunk by Mitchell Robinson. Man. Oh, man. He laid the hammer down there. Two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, Kev. And as much as I want the Orlando Magic to be good, this is where they begin to struggle right here. Your second unit is very, very young. Can they compose themselves? Can they fight back? Make this a game. You don't have to get it all back. You just have to make it a game for the starting unit.
Well, most of the starting units is still out there. Wendell Carter, Cole Anthony, and so forth. They had a lot of their starters are still out there on the floor. They have to play extended minutes due to the fact that most like about six players are not available for the Orlando Magic to start the season. They're undermanned, and that's not a good sign because by the time they get reinforcement back, their starters are going to be gassed. They're going to, it's going to be like, wow, a tale of two teams there. It could be
Most
really by the first 10 games, the season could be pretty much well in doubt already.
most definitely, because what you don't want to have to do is Matt, you don't want to have to try and keep up some people while resting others.
Correct, correct. And of course, these are injuries. They want to take Jonathan Isaac is I consider to them to be their franchise player besides Suggs. Suggs just got here, but they have to keep Jonathan Isaac, a very talented young man. Hopefully, he'll be able to come soon back from his injury. And also Marquise Fultz. That's a nice trio of three players there. Fultz, Suggs, and Isaac. That's and Roger Hampton is going to be a good player off the bench, solid piece. And I like the emergence of Cole Anthony. Maybe now it's good to let Cole Anthony get his lumps now early, and while the team is rebuilding to see he could show himself as a really good point guard in this league. Maybe not be and take the next step to a formidable starting point guard. Not an all-star yet, not but show a little bit of flashes there, projected to see with that.
Most definitely. But what you don't want is, well, what you want during this time is breaking all the bad habits.
Correct. Correct. So once they come back from the timeout, the Garden crowd is celebrating here. Now, if you're the Knicks, you just want to continue building this lead. Don't keep it up. Keep the lead at double digits and try to build it going before halftime. here. If you're the Magic, you want to cut this down to single digits and keep yourself, maybe keep it to two possession or one going into halftime. Wagner brings up the ball, actually rebounds to Suggs. Suggs has the ball, picked up by Fournier. Suggs just gets past the halfway line. Here's to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony off the curl. Wagner kicks out over to Bamba. Bamba, couple dribbles, kept his dribble, and turnover. Sloppy play. Thought Cole Anthony was going to cut, and out of bounds. Knicks ball. So Knicks asserting themselves there, keeping with their man, and continue to move and not whacking, but moving around, moving their feet. So they bring the ball. Kemba over to Fournier. Fournier back to Kemba. Kemba picks up his dribble. He's going to shoot off the mark. Rebound by Orlando. Bamba with the rebound over to Anthony. Anthony back across the timeline. Keeps up his dribble. Bamba with a screen. He keeps his dribble. Backdoor cut from Wagner. Nice play there. Backdoor. Wagner moves, and he moves really well, and he gets fed with the ball there. So it's a 9-point game here, 47-36. Knicks with the ball. Here comes Randle. Randle, top of the key. He's going to shoot the three, and it's off the mark. Rebound by Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magics. Over with Suggs. Suggs thought about it, held it. Here's Carter. Thumb fake. Suggs drives. He's trying to feed Wendell Carter. Good defensive play by Julius. Julius comes up with the loose ball. Julius in the front court. Julius penetrating. Julius has a mismatch, and he was fouled by Jalen Suggs there. So I think they're in the bonus. They will go to the line. Hit him right on the elbow, right on the
No,
arm there.
I don't think they're in the bonus, but it is in the act of shooting. He was in transition, so they would have to give him in the act of shooting.
Julius, either way, he'll go to the line for two. Substitution patterns come in for the Magic. The other brother, the other Wagner, Mo Wagner, will come in the game. Well, he's set to check in after the free throw with RJ Hampton as Julius gets ready to hit his first free throw. He takes that breath and he goes and misses it. So he misses that free throw. He has another one coming up as the substitution patterns come in there. Wagner comes in for Bamba, and RJ Hampton comes back in for Suggs. 47-36, 4:12 in the second half. And Julius ready to shoot. And off the mark, he missed a pair of free throws. Rare form, Julius missing two free throws. Magic ball with just over 4 minutes. And here comes Cole Anthony, kicks up his dribble over to Wagner. Cut pass to Georgia Hampton. Nice play, but good defensive. Mitchell Robinson altered that shot. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks trying to and a foul. Is it offensive or foul? Foul on RJ Hampton, a little bit too handsy. Now they're in the bonus, so they will go shoot some free throws.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that I'm noticing right now was like there's a difference between Julius Randle and this entire Magic team as far as just grown man strength. Julius put the time in the offseason. They cannot handle him in transition right now.
And here's Julius' first free throw. And that's hits. He hits that one. So he missed previous two in a row, but he hit this free throw. So 48-36 here. 3:54 left in the half. Before the half. Mix up 12. Looking to hit a lucky 13 here. And Julius ready to take his second free throw. Here it comes. And that's good. So 49-36 with 3:54 left before halftime. Magic brings the ball up. Cole Anthony dribbles, keeps his dribble over to Wagner. Wagner fakes it back to Anthony. Anthony top of the key, back to Wagner. Wagner thought about the three. He's going to drive over to his other brother, but knocked by RJ, saved by Mitchell. Comes RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett over to Fournier. Fournier wide open three, out the mark. Anthony with the rebound. Magic trying to run. Here's RJ Hampton, but good defense by the Knicks here. Came back. Here's Wendell Carter, wide open three. That's good. So he hits a wide open three. The Knicks trying to swarm, but they just left Wendell Carter, who's trailing, wide open. So 39-49, 10-point game with just over 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Here's Julius in between his legs. Julius backs down Carter. Julius backs up to Campbell. Back to RJ from the right side. RJ bounce pass off the mark. Wendell Carter with the rebound. Here's RJ Hampton. RJ Hampton wanted to push. RJ Hampton has one-on-one with Fournier. He attacks. He blows by him, and he gets the bucket there. So
RJ
RJ
Hampton, he's
Hampton.
also a very special athlete, north to south. As RJ Barrett has the ball, he's pickpocketed by Franz Wagner, and Franz Wagner takes it all the way down. And Tibbs calls a timeout. He's upset right now.
Magic on a run here. Magic, if I'm not mistaken, a 5-0 run. So you see the two Wagner brothers. They're having a conversation with one another, see what they see on the court, and then good hands there, good hands there by Wagner, and he got the bucket there. And right now the Magics are shooting 41% from the field. The Knicks are dropped down to 42.5%, and they dropped their 3 point 40.9%, 9 out of 22 from 3 point land. Magic are 27.3 from threes, and the Knicks are 60% from the 3 point line. They have missed 4 free throws here, but they've been getting to the line here. And although the Magic has 8 turnovers and the Knicks 5, and they call a timeout there. So not so long, under 2.5 minutes left before we go to halftime. Knicks are up 49-43, up by 7. They had a 13-point lead, now, and Orlando Magic quickly erased it and turned it to single digits here to set to 6 points.
You see Tibbs kind of wanting wanting the Knicks to end the second half strong. That way, if we're coming in for a third quarter, that third quarter of doom, we want it to be their doom, not ours.
Right, like last game. Like last game, they just totally started it off. They actually closed out the half. They were up with by 30. Big difference from last game. They were scored 65 points last game. Not bad tonight too. 49 tonight, and there's still 2.5 minutes left, so they could go on a 10-0 run just like that. So, but it's right now 49-43. Knicks ball over to Julius. Julius picks up the ball. Picks up. He got Wagner on him. Keeps his dribble. Minor double team. Julius misses. He thought he was fouled, but it was good defense there by Wagner. So the Wagner brothers are trying to ignite something here for the Magic. Here's R.J. Hampton. Oh, he missed the dunk there. Fight for the rebound, lose rebound. Wagner came up with it. Over to his other brother, Mo. Mo with a shoot, shots at 3. So the Wagner brothers are propelling the Magic here. They're down by 3. 2 minutes here. Kemba picked up by Cole. Kemba keeps his dribble. Kemba Kemba keeps dribble. He shoots the mid range, and it's good. So 51-46 right now. Knicks up by 4. Anthony has the ball over to Ross. Ross is in the game. Ross is up in the air for Wagner. Wagner goes for a dunk, but blocked by Julius Randle. So Julius comes up big on the defensive end. Here's Fournier. Fournier keeps his dribble. Fournier has brought it by R.J. Hampton. Fournier still keeps his dribble, and he got taxed, and he gets the shot and the foul. Count it. 3-point play. Evan Fournier, nice play there. Kept his dribble. When you keep your dribble alive and you do good things to the hole, he got it and a 1. So he's going to shoot, trying to complete a 3-point play here.
That was a nice move by Evan Fournier. But even better was the block by Julius beforehand. Man, Julius was active right there.
So Fournier going to shoot his free throw here, trying to complete the 3-point play, and he's off the mark. So the Knicks missing some free throws here. 53-46 with a minute 20 left in before the half. Anthony has the ball. Anthony dribbles. Anthony shoots the 3, and that's good. Cole Anthony with a 3-pointer. 49-53 with a minute and 10 left. Knicks possession. And Kemba brings it up. Picked up by Anthony. Anthony playing a pretty good game here at the Garden, his home city. And Fournier shoots a 3. That's off the mark. Cole Anthony comes in with a rebound. So Anthony's feeling it. He's shooting 3s, flying in for rebounds. Should pass it to Wagner. Anthony with an offensive rebound. Back to Hampton. Hampton with a 3, and he hits it. So Cole Anthony gets an assist there on the deep rebound. The Magic's cut it to 1. So 43 seconds here. Julius attacks. Julius, dribble, isolation. We got Wagner, Julius, and he's going to get a foul. And, almost completed a 3-point play, but he got Wagner up in the air, and he attacked off the glass, but missed it. Julius will go to the free throw line for a pair. So the Wagner brothers are really becoming a pain in the neck for the Magics here.
Most definitely, we see them on the defensive end right now. One brother loves the off ball movement, and loves getting his hands in to get the steal. The other brother, you can see he's a better on ball defender, things of that nature. These guys are, both of them, their hands are quick. Good defense though, but Julius got him that time.
Julius is the first free throw, 54-52 with 34.3 seconds left before the half. Julius with 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. So he's filling the columns little by little. And here's the second free throw. It's good. 55-52 with 34.3 inbound Magic. Here comes Cole Anthony just past the half court line over to Ross. Ross bomb pass to Wagner. Wagner shoots a three, and that's off the mark. Rebound by R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett has the ball. Looks like it'll be the final possession with 20 point where that 17 on the shot clock. It'll be a 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. So Julius is going to hold for the final possession. Julius, a little ISO ball. Here got Wagner on him. Julius dribbles, keeps his dribble, attacking the paint. Julius, and he got hit. Yes, he got hit with a foul, so he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a
Once
pair
again,
with 4.5 left in the half. Yes, question, Dan.
yeah, it was once again he's got Wagner, and he's using his strength to his advantage. Strength and the fact that Julius he's got a few new moves, man, and he's kind of showing it. And his dribble is much improved this year.
Right, Julius going to shoot his first free throw as he takes his normal deep breath and he breathes, ready to collect himself, calm, cool, and collective. And he's the first free throw in there, nothing but net. 56-52 with 1.5 seconds. Taj will come in for Mitchell Robinson so he doesn't pick up another foul. McBride will come in the game for defensive for 4.5 seconds for defensive possession. That's a smart move there. So they're showing Julius Randle. He got swiped on his way up trying to make his move there. So 56-52. And Julius going to hit his second free throw. And here it comes. And it's good. So 57-52 with 4.5 seconds here. Final possession here. RJ Hampton he has speed. He's trying to dribble. And he's going to try to shoot the three. And it's off the mark. So we go to the half. 57-52. So the Knicks this game scored 57 points. Last game in Orlando, they scored 65. But this time difference is Orlando scored 52 compared to 35 points. So we go to the half. 57-52. Give us the stats, Chef Dan.
Currently, give me one moment. Let me refresh the page. Both teams have hit 19 shots. The Knicks are 19 to 44, while the Magic are 19 to 47. Knicks are 43% from the field, while the Magic are 40. The Knicks are 39% from three with 9 of 23, while the Magic are 32% from three with 9 of 28. Free throws right now, we're kind of leaving them, on the charity stripe right now. We're 10 of 15 with 66%, and the Magic are 5 of 8 with 62%. The Magic are out rebounding us 29 to 25. They're out rebounding us, especially on the offensive boards, 4 to 2. Assists right now, surprising numbers. We have 12 assists, they have 11. Steals, we have 5, they have 3. Blocks, we have 2. Turnovers, they have 8 turnovers, we have 5. Fast break points, they're beating us on the fast break points, 10 to 6. And points in the paint right now, they have 20, we have 18. So those are the stats for the night so far.
Right, as we can see those stats. The one is the assist, 12 assists out of those 57 points. They were getting climbing up there with the assist lead and the turnovers. They only have 5 turnovers. They need to keep it there under. If they can keep it under double digits, I'll sign up for that. No more maybe 8 total turnovers. That's it. 3 more in the second half. We can be turning the ball over. Keep the ball, holding the ball there. Check down as I continue elaborating. Give us some scores around the league when you have the chance. I know you have to look it up there, so I'll continue going with speaking about what we see in the game. Second half, the Knicks gotta continue attacking the bench when they have an opportunity to bring the bench, keep that high pace, high octane, and because there will be gas if the Knicks continue. They are first their starters when they come out at halftime. They have to continue intensify their defense, make them work on the offense, make them work because remember they don't have a lot of substitution patterns, a lot of players to substitute. and then with your second unit, just run them out of the gym and put this game away. Go into the fourth quarter, have a double digit lead, and just totally snap the will and the spirit of the Magic. If they do that in the second half, they're gonna get this. They have an opportunity to get their third victory starting the season. Jeff, then shut down when you're ready. You let me know.
Most definitely, I'm ready. Well, we had a game played earlier today. The Charlotte Hornets were on the road versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Charlotte Hornets beat the Nets 111-95. Along with this game in New York, we have two other games. The Boston Celtics are facing the Houston Rockets. They're in halftime, 53-51. Boston is up by two. And the other game in halftime as well is the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Oklahoma City Thunders. Um, Philadelphia is up 59-51. So we'll see how these progress. But a very interesting result from earlier today.
Just shut down.
Yeah, like what are your thoughts on how inconsistent the Brooklyn Nets seem to be right now?
I was dying for you to mention that. Wow, they're 1-2 here, and wow, I didn't. I thought they would be 2-1 at worst, but wow, but they look like they're playing. They're taking a roller coaster. They're playing down to the level of their competition. You saw them elevate and had a good game against Philadelphia. You saw, well, not really the level of competition because the defending champs are the defending champions, but the inconsistency, and it shows that they're gonna. I don't know what the situation is, but they're really gonna need Kyrie Irving if they have any title aspiration of going forward. With that, it's interesting to see that. Wow, I'm like shocked. I couldn't. I personally don't believe that they're actually losing their record.
It's weird to me because you would think without Kyrie, just the combination of James Harden and Kevin Durant, that should be enough to put you over the top for most nights in the league.
Yeah, that exactly, and especially Harden, who's looking to make 206, 200, no, $270 million contract extension. If he balls out like he did this year, an extension with the Brooklyn Nets, you thought he was going to have the same kind of James Harden that we saw last year when he came over with Brooklyn. At the half they got traded from Houston. He hasn't really gotten his foot wet or explode. You know what you're going to get from Durant, but also what's key is the bench. The bench is what's important here, Chef Dan. It's weird to see that, and I want to thank you, Dave R. Dave R. Counter Cigars. We appreciate you. We love you too. We appreciate you supporting us, like Robert Parr, Maria. We thank you all our staples that come in and out. Even Hector Rosario. CT with the super chat, man, in the building. Go New York, go New York. Absolutely, Maria always saluting Mario, Mickey Gal, Jolson Throne, all our friends from the Dominican Republic, Claudio, salute to Claudio, Everett, you know, from Belize, salute to everyone there. Thank you guys for listening. We've been listening to Philippines and Australia, where CT's from, in the Philippines, Taiwan, Belize, Dominican Republic, everywhere that in the United States, and all different parts. We salute you guys, and we appreciate you guys and thank you so much. And yeah, like I was saying, with the Brooklyn Nets, wow, I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked. And right now, Boston is tied 53-51 at the half. Philadelphia is having a hard time with OKC, although they're up 59-51 at the half, bro. Look for that. Wouldn't be surprised if OKC gets their first win tonight. I'm gonna call it. I think OKC beats Philadelphia tonight.
Really?
I have a feeling. You know who? Our man Shea Alexander Gilchrist. SGA gonna go crazy tonight. Is he playing tonight? Yes, he is.
Oh man, that's surprising to me. If anything, I've been hearing a lot of hype about Josh Giddey, the new prospect. I've seen a couple of his highlights, and man, his passing looks supreme.
When he
What are
was
your thoughts?
there, I wanted the Knicks to. I was hoping he'll drop to 20 something because they needed a point guard. And they were all the scouting reports from him where they were comparing him to a Ben Simmons with a better shot, and he could pass the ball. You know what that is? At 6'9", be able to have ball handling skills as a 6'2" point guard. Not only that, with the court vision that he has up and down, it's an interesting situation with the Oklahoma City Thunder because if he pans out in a few years, What do you do with all the point guard help they have with Gilchrist, Dork, and so forth? That's going to be interesting with them. They're going to have a lot of guards, a lot of opportunities that they might want to trade for a disgruntled player or the next up and coming players because they're going to have so much talent to try to maneuver a trade and bring someone in there. So Oklahoma City Thunder by getting Josh Giddey, I was currently, no pun intended, was giddy about him, for the Knicks, but OKC jumped ahead and they got it. I did a whole draft board on it, and I was hoping he would fall for the Knicks, but he just was too talented for him not to reach all the way to where he was taken was perfect in my opinion.
I'm sorry. The MSG 150 decided to show some of the highlights between the Charlotte and the Nets game. Like
Yeah, I'm
the
watching it.
Hornets were comfortable,
I'm watching it right now. That pickpocket of James Harden and that 360 slam. I know you saw that one.
but that was in the second quarter. Like you'd have to be very comfortable for you to be doing that.
That's no respect for the defense. They know that there was no, and you're doing it. You pickpocket Harden and you're gonna do a 360 slam on him. You're gonna explode them. And yeah, wow. And the Rockets are playing, giving the Boston Celtics a handful. That young team, and Knights are gonna be pretty good there. What's up, Alex Coquito? What's going on? And he says here, I'm live too on my channel talking. Oh, Alex, man, if we weren't on the watch along, wrestling is my forte. We would have been there. Alex, my sons were at the AEW event last night, live in person. They said it was phenomenal when the young man, the 6'7" wrestler that fell on his head, he walked off on his own power, but it was a scary moment there. They finished the taping on AEW. They went to a commercial break actually, and he was injured for a while. They had to take him back in the stretcher, but he's okay. That's a little nugget for you to throw there in your channel. But you know me, I'll catch on the replay and listen to you. You know I'm a big fan of Alex Coquito. Another content creator, guys, that I follow, that I enjoy, and I watch is just like that, Alex Coquito. You can follow him in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and a friend of the Jedi's program. And back and forth, we show each other the same professional respect, or streaming respect for one another. And he does good stuff, man. I love the wrestling program, so I'll be checking that out there. So salute to Alex Coquito.
Salute, salute.
And from the island, from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. So we got everyone, Chef Dan, we got everyone from everywhere popping in, checking us out, viewing and watching along. And this is kind of worldwide, man.
Yeah,
WWW, man.
I was just about to say the network is worldwide right now, man.
Yep, and definitely we even got the t-shirt shop up and running. So the merchandise is there for the MMA program and all the program, the Jedi Network, and all, just follow us on the Facebook, Twitter page. We got the QR code, so we definitely have the QR code, so you guys can just scan it. Just come on there. I'll find it. I'll put it there in a minute. And Dave R says you and Chef Dan are the best. Thank you, Dave R. We appreciate that. We try to do it. We just got having fun. It comes out like that because we're doing it because we're having fun. We're not making this a career. We're just doing it for fun and love, and just having, just like you said, having fun and entertaining and joining and watch. And I look forward to this, to listen to all you guys come on and listen for us. I love it to hear it from everyone from all parts of the world. If I'm sitting here watching the game on my sofa, I would never speak to anyone from Australia, let alone Belize, in my from my living room in person while watching the game. This is what's the fun about it. This to me, this gives me my high. Is about talking to everyone from all different parts of the country, from the Dominican Republic, from Belize, from Taiwan, from Philippines, and we're all talking about the Knicks, how much we love the Knicks. Good, bad, or indifferent. Don't like it, do like it. Your negative thoughts or positive thought. It's still a thought that if I was just watching it on my couch, I would have never known. So to me, that makes a smile on me, good, bad, or indifferent on your opinion. If you like it or don't like it, dislike, I love it because it just to me it makes me satisfied. I'm sure. Then
Most definitely.
I'll find that QR code. And we'll put that QR code up. So if anybody wants to snap it, so for the merch store and a way to follow us.
At the end of the day, we're fans just like you guys. So we're just it's a round table right now. We're all watching the game. We're discussing it. I know some people in different parts of the world, you going through certain you might be, doing certain things at a certain time, so you can't really watch the game. So we're just trying to describe it to you as best as we can, trying to be the Brendan Browns and Mr. Malones of the the sports radio world, and just try to break down the game for you guys and keep you guys updated. It We always need an update on the Knicks. That's who we are as fans. We always need an update.
Absolutely. The QR code is for the merchandise store. This one here. That one, if you guys want the merchandise for the MMA program and all that. And then this second one that's going to come up now, this is one here. That is for us in podcast. So if you have your phone, you snap it on there. You take your phone, you hit the camera, and you're going to take a picture. Let it scan the QR code. Once it scans the QR code there with your camera, it brings you to the podcast. Spotify, Podbean, Bean Sprout. Pod Sprout, Buzzsprout, Spotify, all the platforms that you receive that you listen to your favorite podcast. The Knicks program is on there. The Return of the Knicks podcast, all our programming, and also the MMA. So you could listen to it there, and of course you could just let's take it on the go if you're working out, and you it also saves your battery if instead of if you're on the go with your phone. You don't have to have YouTube on with the battery being wasted. You go to Spotify. You go to any of the audio contents. You're listening to there. You save yourself battery there, and you're going to listen to the content and all that. So absolutely, and we definitely get it there. So we put it there. If you want to watch it on the replay, like Robert Parr's going to do, and scan it, you're more than capable. Feel free to do it. I always run the replay there, so it's always available there, and I appreciate it. So once they get back there, we'll get going. And also, I got the QA scroll. It's on the YouTube page as well. If you go to the community section, check out our community section. I put fun facts, also poll questions, which here's your feedbacks or this day in sports or something going on with the channel. We'll always put that there with different polls of questions and answers. And also the QR codes are there as well. So all that information is on the community section of the YouTube page. And also all the different areas where you can find us on social media platforms are there as well. And all the different information where you could find us, you could write to us, you could ask questions. If we don't see us on live, you can ask us, hey, when you guys plan to come alive. If the notification bells don't work, just feel free to contact us there. I'll definitely have Chef Dan's information soon on there too on the Twitter page, so you can find him as well and ask him directly. If you might have questions about him directly to him there, you want to know, hey, Chef Dan, I want to make a flan. I need to find out what kind of condensed milk you want me to use for the flan. You never know. Who knows? That's what we're here for.
Hey, look, based on the picture Cav showed me the other day, he's a better flying expert than me, man.
Not me.
How was that?
Mrs. Jedi was the flan expert, not me.
Oh,
She.
how was that, by the way? That looked delicious.
It was a pumpkin flan, delicious.
Oof, oof, life changing.
And tonight she made homemade Chinese food, fried rice.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's why I'm all rounded and nice and round and chubby because I got a good Jedi wife that takes care of me.
oh man, things are looking good over for you. Uh,
So you want
we
to start it
start
off?
off,
There you
yeah,
go.
we started off with the Knicks turnover, which I'm not seeing. I'm guessing they're calling a moving screen or something like that. I don't agree with that. Tibbs is irate. He doesn't see it, so the Magic have the ball. Dribbling past half court. Cole Anthony, he drives to Wagner. Wagner takes a floater, misses. Randle with the rebound to Walker. Walker pushing up. Walker isolating with Anthony. Gets a screen from Mitch. Passes it to RJ. RJ with the floater. RJ's floater is in. So 59-52. Knicks have the leads by 7 points. Magic have the ball. Wendell Carter passes it to Suggs. Suggs on the perimeter. Back to Carter. Back to Anthony. Anthony surveying, drives, gets a mid range, and it's good. Cole Anthony, 2-pointer. So 59-54. The Magic are staying right within distance for this game. Knicks have the
20,
ball. RJ is surveying, driving, gets another floater, and misses the shot. Magic with the rebound. Cole Anthony passes it, pushes it to Bamba. Bamba misses the shot, but he gets fouled.
Cole Anthony with 23 points tonight. Wow. And Woody has a good game at the Garden, 23 points in 21 minutes. He has 8 rebounds and 4 assists. So he's trying to get a double double. Dare I say a triple double? I don't think he'll get the assists to get it there, but he'll be shy of a triple double if you ask me. Cole Anthony's balling with his mama in the front row seats tonight.
most definitely. But see, man, you see that he has 23. The rest of the team collectively has 31. That's something they have to kind of figure out now because it seems like he can get his own. They have to figure out how everyone else gets theirs. And these are the growing pains of a team right now.
Malba missed the first free throw. Now
And he
set to
makes
shoot.
the second one, so he splits a pair. So Knicks inbound the ball. Fournier back to Kemba. Kemba working on the perimeter, and he got fouled by Cole Anthony. So the Knicks will take it out of bounds, side out.
Wow, that boy is having a good game. He's just got to get more. He's got to distribute the ball more and get more of his teammates involved to
Most
complete.
definitely. Kemba takes a three off the mark. Robinson offensive rebound. Kemba another three, and he hits it. Kemba Walker for 3 points. Knicks 62, Orlando 55. Bamba takes a 3 pointer and he misses it. RJ with the rebound. He's pushing the ball up the court. He's watching. He drives, goes to his right, passes it to Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson gets the ball swatted out. That was a very good pass by RJ. RJ loves doing these wraparound passes in the lane. Like that's it. He loves doing that.
He's having flashbacks, thinking that's Zion Williamson in there. Don't worry, in a few more
Yep.
years he'll be there.
So the Knicks had an easy opportunity, but Fournier
Oh,
missed the shot. Uh, oh, they get an offensive rebound, and Bamba gets the dunk. Oh
yeah,
no!
Richard
Oh,
Robinson,
Mitchell Robinson is down. Oh,
and he's in pain. Again, we saw him hurt the floor hard in Orlando, and he's pissed. He's hitting in pain. It looks like he's in really. This is the problem with Mitchell Robinson. This is why a lot of people were worried about signing him for extension. There were a lot of talks.
oh no! That was oh man.
What?
that was a missed foul call. I can't put that on Mitch. Just being reckless on the court.
Oh,
That was a
yeah.
missed foul call.
It looks
The
like someone.
referee should have called the loose foul call on that one. Loose
It
ball
looked like
foul
his
on that
foot.
one.
It looked like his foot was stepped on. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
nothing's broken. It looked like he was just stepped on, a twisted ankle at worst. Hopefully,
Yeah, no, but it looks like they just really stepped on his foot bad. Oh man,
and
he's getting
and
helped off.
And anytime you see him in pain, it worries us as Knicks fans because we're thinking the worst. We expect the worst for him and hope for the best when it comes to every time we see a Mitchell Robinson on the ground in grimacing in pain there. So it's a scary moment where everyone is collectively holding their breaths to see what comes out of this. We saw him also in Orlando. I mentioned, I remember sending you the picture, the video about Mitchell Robinson being massaged. And I thought, if he goes back to the locker room, then we're going to be worried. But they're just hopefully just right now, but it looks like he's grimacing in pain. They're working on him on the floor in the garden, and I have the all 22 feet where it doesn't go to commercial break; it stays in the garden live. So right now, they're working on it. The head trainer there, Jericho Sims, is right by him to hear what he's saying. They're just showing the replay again, and it looks like he was just stepped on abruptly there and might have twisted his ankle. Hopefully, no break. Oh no, but he's being helped off by Jericho Sims. So he's being helped off like clutch, and he got off his own power, but he's being helped. So that's not a good sign, and they broke away not to show a moment. Usually they stay with it live and they don't go to break, but they're showing them, and he's being helped off the court, by by a trainer and Jericho Sims. So not a good sign, Nick fans, for Mitchell Robinson being helped off there with no knowings, no well. We don't know when is he going to return back and so forth. They actually went to a commercial. They rarely never goes in a commercial when I use this feed. It usually shows the crowd and Celebrity Row, and they went back to Celebrity Row to the crowd, and then they keep changing in and out. They don't want to show us what's going on. Obviously, it's a just for respect of his injury. So it's not a gruesome injury. Doesn't look like anything broken. If anything, it's just like a twisted ankle. Hope it's just that. Now, of course, Robert Parr says next man up. So Mitchell Robinson not in the game right now. He got stepped on his ankle twist. Hopefully, just a twisted ankle or just a stepped on with a bruise, little swelling and ice, and maybe the next game he might take off. But hopefully, it's nothing severe or damaging. So he's still in the game.
Oh,
He's
he's
still
still on the.
on the sideline.
Oh, okay. Well, he just got up of his own power.
So they're still there. They came back here, and once they're
Seven
actually
Fournier drives, and they get a Knicks get an offensive rebound. I'm sorry, Kev. The Knicks are right back to action, and Kemba Walker gets a baseline layup. Knicks up 64-57. Magic working on the perimeter. Suggs drives. He gets blocked. Oh, what? They call a foul call on RJ. Oh, man.
wow, he went straight up. He went
That was
straight up there.
straight up.
Wow, terrible. Yeah, and he wants show the score. We cannot show the score, but it's 64-57, Mel. We cannot show the game, MJ. We cannot show the game because they'll shut the stream off, guys. As much as we would love to show you the game and show you what's going on, we are not allowed due to telecasting rights and MSG Bally Sports pay a lot of money. We just do the watch along from we'll give you the best illustration on that 64-58 the score right now. Go ahead, Chef Dan.
Most definitely, as Kemba has the ball right now, crosses half court. He's isolating against Cole Anthony. He gets a screen, pull up three, misses it. Obi with the offensive rebound, passes it to Julius. Julius working the sideline. He gets double team, drives, and gets the layup.
Mitchell Robinson's
Julius,
back on the bench. Sorry I just wanted to elaborate
oh, go
that.
ahead, let them know. He's back on the bench working on himself as the Magic have the ball. And Mo Bamba, he's isolated. And Julius, he gets the. Oh, they call a foul call on Julius? Oh, come on.
Wow, it's time for the referees to start respecting the New York Knicks. With these
Oh,
bad
man,
calls.
that was bad. Look, he's got him on the island. He swats the ball. Oh, Julius
Oh yeah,
grabbed the
he grabbed
jersey.
him.
Yeah,
He grabbed him. He grabbed him.
he
No,
grabbed
no,
him.
we take that disclaimer back. We take
Yeah,
our homer glasses off for a moment,
yeah,
and
we have
and
to. We have to.
yes,
The
yes,
replay shows us when we have our homerisms about. Yeah,
yes.
Julius
Yeah,
grabbed
right
him, but
there. Yeah, he and a jersey too. Tuck him down, grab him. Yeah, no, good call by the refs there.
and Mo Bamba he flies by, gets a lob
Oh,
dunk. So 61-66, Knicks up by 5. Kemba's working on the perimeter, passes it to Julius. Julius takes a three, misses. Obi tried to get the rebound, but Magic get it. Passes it to Suggs. Suggs drives. He gets the lucky bounce. So Magic down by 3 right now is 66-63. Kemba working, passes it to Julius. Julius to Fournier. Fournier driving, passes it to Obi. Obi for 3. Obi misses the 3. Wendell Carter with the rebound to Anthony. Anthony going up the court. Passes it to Carter. Carter to Suggs. Suggs going to the paint. He misses the shot, but Carter cleans it right back up. So Orlando down 1 right now, and they are getting it through the rebounds. And Tibbs is going to call timeout. He is very upset. And
yeah.
Mitchell Robinson looks like he's ready to get back in the game. So, a flash scare. Mitch looks good. He looks ready to enter the game right now. He's bouncing around, getting ready for the game plan. All right.
The Orlando Magic's got 14 second chance points here in the game. 14,
Yeah,
14.
and that's the other thing I wanted to comment on earlier is that, like, granted, Julius is overpowering them, but the one thing the Magic do have over the Knicks right now is height. They are taller, like the all around. With they're playing a lineup with Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba, so you have two taller forward slash big tandem right there. And so Mitch was the evening prospect with us.
Yeah, they brought in Obi Toppin here. I'm surprised. I thought they would bring in Taj Gibson, but they wanted to go Obi Toppin for the pace and to move the ball quicker, and it kind of backfired this game for now. But Mitchell Robinson looks like he's going to get back in there. He's hopping up and down. He looks like he's going to get back in there. Just a scare, didn't just to see. He just He's a little afraid. I don't blame him. You've been through so many surgeries. You rehab and work so hard to get back on your feet, and you don't want to, you know, walk on it and put any extra weight where instead of something simple complicates things. So I can understand that, young man.
Most definitely. Oh man, that was scary. I'm sorry. Ooh.
So wow, they're showing in the Madison Square Garden, Clyde Frazier with his nice black velvet suit with his red pants on, and he's styling and profiling just like Clyde knows how to do.
Oh yeah, Clyde is. He's one of the people, man. That's why I gotta buy a suit, man. Clyde, he makes me want to get suits. I gotta purchase suits.
Now, what I find
Clyde
weird
is
with the
suited and suited up.
What I find weird with the with the schedule of the Orlando Magic, they play the Knicks back to back and they fly them into New York. Then the Magic's got a game tomorrow night in Miami. So why didn't it just play the Knicks two home games, then play this third game in Orlando tonight, and then tomorrow they would have went to Miami? It's not our problem. We're not the Magic fans, but it's kind of weird the way they showed that. They kind of made that schedule for the Magics. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the reason why is well because the arenas also do other events, so maybe there's an event that was booked already.
But the Rangers are on the road. The Rangers were on the road. They finished 4-0 on the road. It was weird. It's just weird. Now we can leave
Yeah.
that for after the game is conversation. I just find it weird that they're gonna play tomorrow night against the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler and the Heat.
Oh no, but I'm at the Magic's arena. Their arena might be booked for an
No,
event.
I don't think there's not. I could be wrong. I don't think there was nothing going on. Maybe there is a concert. You're probably right. So in ball here, Kemba has the ball, guarded by Anthony, and he keeps his ball to Fournier. Fournier looks up, dribbles, 9 on the shot clock, and he's a shoot. He had to shoot it up. Anthony comes flying in with the rebound. 7:01. Knicks up 66-65 here. Here's Anthony. Anthony dribbles. Anthony throws the ball to Suggs. Suggs, 14 on the shot clock. Over to Bamba. Suggs looks at the shot clock. Drives. Suggs penetrates. Bamba cleans it up. He misses the and last touch by Orlando. Knicks ball. 6:44. Knicks are only up by one. 66-65. Knicks bring up the ball. Kemba Walker. Knicks have 6 turnovers. Magic 8. Over to Julius. Julius top of the key for a wide open three. Off the mark. Deep rebound. Anthony comes up with it. Anthony brings up the ball. Half court. Over to Suggs. Suggs to Wendell Carter. Picked up by Randle. Wendell Carter. Over to Anthony. Anthony fights over the screen. Here comes guarded by Julius. Blocked. Off Anthony. Orlando Magic. Good defense by Julius Randle. Forced that turnover out of bounds. Knicks ball. 6:17 here. Knicks up by one, 66-65. Here comes the Knicks. Kemba brings up the halfway court. He dribbles back to Julius, top of the key. Julius driving, pull up for mid range, and he got hit, but no foul called. Misses the shot. Here comes the Magics. Wagner over to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter's picked up by Barrett. Good defense by Barrett. Good defense by Barrett, but Carter with the height advantage scores. So Magics take their first lead, 67-66 here in the second half. Here's RJ. RJ bounce back. Coral play three off the mark. So Knicks is trying to settle for jumpers. Nothing moving the ball around. So here comes the Magics with Anthony. Anthony picked up by Suggs. Suggs attacks the rim. He's going to the basket hard. Mitchell Robinson with a block. Here comes the Knicks. Robinson with a block and what they call a foul, or they call the stoppage of play here. So we'll see that play here, a sloppy play by Wagner, but Wagner, they show the replay with Carter, and he dribbles and he overpowered RJ. So nice heads up there. So the Derrick Rose will come in. So would Alec Burks. So they're going to inbounce the ball here with 5:03, 5:30 in the game here as Kemba sits down with Fournier. Ross is in the game for the Magic. Here's Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose over to Julius. Julius jab step. Julius still keeps the dribble. He jab step. He's attacking. Julius slips and turnover by New York. He slipped on the floor with wet spot. Turned the ball over. Knicks down by one. 67-66 with 5:15 in the third quarter. Orlando has a possession. He brings it up. over by Anthony. Anthony picks up his dribble. Anthony picks up his dribble, rolls with him. Good defense. He pulls up and he hits a shot. Wow, Cole Anthony's having a huge game tonight for the Orlando Magic to the light of his mama. Here's Rose. Rose attacks, pulls up. If Loader in the bag, cash it in. Knicks down by one, 69-66 here with 4:45 in the game, in the third quarter.
Most
Excuse me.
definitely. And you see the disparity as the pop up came up. The Knicks bench has 22 points. The Magic bench has 7. That's going to show up later as Suggs drives. He gets stripped, but last touch by Robinson. So Magic retained the ball with 3.4 left on the shot clock. That was excellent defense by Mitch. Didn't foul, but had his hand in the cookie jar. So he got out of there with one.
All ball too.
As the Magic turn it over. RJ has the ball. He's bringing it up the court. He's isolating against Terrence Ross. Passes it to Julius. Julius give and go with RJ. RJ with the grown man slam. And the Knicks retake the lead 70-69. Nice give and go by RJ and Julius right there. We were looking for that two-man game. As the Magic have the ball right now. Suggs has a ball, passes it Carter. Carter at top of the key, gets it back to Suggs. Suggs trying to do some actions. Drives, turns it over. Julius with the ball, going up the court. Slows down, drives, and he gets fouled.
Knicks picked up their defense, intensity on their defense in that last possession there.
Most definitely. Oh man, they got to show
RJ,
that again. Give
RJ,
and
RJ,
go, RJ.
RJ Mobamba having a few words there. Referee came in between them.
Because he yammed it on Mobamba and Carter. I'll take that. I'll take that poster. Same way we take the Starks Jordan poster. I'll take that poster. So Julius to the line. He takes his deep breath. Makes the first free throw. Knicks up by 2 is 71-69.
$17 points for Julius Randle tonight.
Yeah, Julius had to kind of take a break because he got mauled, and Bamba he pushed okay, well, they know each other, but it was just a friendly back and forth as Julius hits the second one. So the score is 72-69. Magic have the ball. Carter passes. Oh, and Carter gives it away. Passes it to Burks. Burks to Julius. Julius back to Burks. Burks. Oh, and he gives it up, but then Burks gets the ball back. Magic player touched it. Burks has the ball, passes it to Julius. Julius in the paint. He's working against Wagner. Goes, lays it up, and misses it. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound, and Mitchell Robinson got fouled. So Mitchell Robinson is going to head to the free throw line, but Julius is pleading his case with the refs, and I believe he got fouled on that layup attempt right there.
Now that play there in that possession, Julius had, if he would have passed the ball to the basket, he had Mitchell Robinson all alone for a dunk. In Orlando, he did that and they scored. And this time around, he didn't do that. So it was interesting to see. He had that play open for him last game, and he decided to kick it back out to Kemba.
So Mitchell Robinson misses the first free throw, and yeah, these are the type of things that we want them to have more tape of. And so you see the missed opportunities, and you can go, "Hey, these are the opportunities we're missing. We have to be consciously looking for our teammates." And Mitchell Robinson splits the pair of free throws, so the Knicks are up 73-69. RJ Hampton in the game. He's isolated by Derrick Rose, passes it to Carter. Carter to Terrence Ross. Ross for the three, misses. RJ with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. He drives to his right, and Julius cleans up the miss. So
Oh, nice.
nice basket. Nice give and go right there. 75-69. RJ has the ball. He's isolating against Mitchell Robinson, but Oh, he decides to take the passes it to Bamba. Bamba's driving, and they call a foul call on Julius.
Knicks on a 9-0 run currently. Let's see if they could, if the Magic could stop that. He's going to go to. Is it a going to the line because he was going to the basket? So free throws coming up from Obama. Knicks are currently on a 9-0 run.
Most definitely. And if there is a fan out there that is saying like, why aren't we blowing them out like we did last time? It's because the Orlando Magic are an NBA team with NBA prospects, and so you have these players. They watch the tape, and their coach is good enough at least to be able to point out the differences that they have to make. So it's most definitely a closer game because all the Magic had to do was come in here and they had to make the adjustments.
Correct. Yeah.
Bamba hits the first free throw, 75. Bamba takes the second shot, hits the free throw, is 71-75. Then the Knicks inbound the ball. Derrick Rose, he's coming up the court, defended by Hampton. Passes it to Mitch. Mitch to Julius. Julius back to Rose. Rose isolating to Julius. Julius in the corner for three. Julius gets it. Julius Randle for three. 78-71. Magic inbound the ball. RJ Hampton bringing it up. He drives, stops, comes back out, passes it to Ross. Ross surveying. He's dribbling. Step back two. Misses. Mitch with the rebound. Over to Rose. Rose. Oh, and they turn it over. Magic at the ball. Magic going. RJ Hampton, and he gets blocked, but they get the rebound. Pass it to
Oh, nice
Wagner.
play.
Wagner for three, misses it. Burks with the rebound. Burks has the ball. He's bringing it up the court right now. And Knicks call a timeout. So Tibbs just want things settled. It's 135 left in the third quarter. 16 on the shot clock. He just wants to settle things down. It's a lot of pace right now, but also you have the Magic's bench in, so you want to take advantage of that. They have a lack of production coming into the game.
Not only that, you wanna try to see if you could push this game to a double digit lead going into the fourth quarter. That's why he called that timeout. You slow the pace down with under 2 minutes and all that. We'll definitely give. Oh, you want Randall's points? Well, of course, we'll give you Randall's
Oh,
points.
Randall
Randall
has
scores his 23 points on 10 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes. The second high leading scorer on the team is Derrick Rose with 13 points, one rebound, 2 assists in 15 minutes. Followed by 10 points from Kemba Walker with 3 assists in 19 minutes, 8 points for Evan Fournier, 3 rebounds and an assist, 7 points from RJ Barrett, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson with 8 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. He's 2 points away and a rebound away from a double double for Mitchell Robinson. Of course, you
yeah,
got
but
7 points from Alec Burks and 2 points for Obi Toppin. Get Chef Dan.
but the also surprising thing about Mitch, man, he is most definitely trying to be a defensive player of the year. 2 blocks and 2 steals. He's active on the defensive end right now.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is definitely.
So the game returns back from commercial as we have a shot of Tibbs with the same look as always. He is never happy. The Knicks inbound the ball, passes it to Robinson, top of the key, passes it to Rose. Rose passes it to Julius. Julius in the corner drives, and what they call Julius for a travel. So the Knicks cough it up, have a turnover. The Magic have the ball.
7 point game, 78-71. Knicks got 9 turnovers, Magic 11.
RJ Hampton has the ball. He's bringing the ball up, passes it to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross cutting, passes it back to Hampton. Hampton to Wagner. Wagner to Hampton. Hampton surveying in the paint, passes it back to Wagner. Wagner to Hampton. Serving in the perimeter. Wagner for three, and he misses. So Nick's not letting them get in the paint very easy, making them work for it. So Rose has the ball. He's dribbling, little dipsy do, passes it to quickly to Burks. Burks surveying on the perimeter. He gets a floater, misses it. Magic have the rebound. Hampton bringing the ball up. Hampton driving and misses the shot. Knicks get the, what do they call, a loose ball foul on Mitch? Oh, it's a loose ball foul on Wagner.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to update here.
Oh, yeah, he hit Julius in the face.
Ooh. I want to get a minute to salute Daniel Stuttleman. Salute Daniel. I appreciate you there. I send you the information where you can watch the game at work. So I know you're out there grinding, but thanks for listening. Definitely.
Dion
What?
Bell, salute to you. I see you in the Facebook chat as well. The game's in New York. Julius makes the first free throw. So the Knicks up by 8, 79-71. As Taj Gibson comes in for Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, very productive. Very, very productive, man. Julius with 24 and 10. Man,
That's right. We're in the Bronx is in the building for our main man Daniel Stuttleman. Saludo, salute in the Bronx in the house. So I hope that works for you, my friend. But keep us here, keep listening, watching us here. Give us that thumbs up. And if you have a chance to subscribe to us on YouTube, we'd love to have you aboard. Welcome to the Bronx Sport Jedi family. Daniel, be safe out there. If you're driving Uber, if you're working on your grind, making that money, salute to you, man.
Julius made the free throw. The Magic get a 3-pointer off of the inbounds play. So Magic down by 6. Julius and the Knicks are holding for the last possession. Julius drives and misses the shot. So the Knicks end the third quarter up by 6. It's 80-74.
Oh, we got a friend from Jamaica. What's going on, Marlon Johnson? Salute to Jamaica. Well, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Salute to you, man. Salute to you, Marlon. Hope everything's doing well in Jamaica. Hope you're enjoying the beautiful sunny skies you have in the island over there, man.
Oh man, I can't wait to visit your beautiful island in Jamaica. That's one of the many islands on my bucket list to visit there. So I can't wait to definitely visit and just take in the beautiful beaches and the beautiful and all your beautiful culture there. So I can't wait once we get this once the cruises and stuff start going forward. I can't wait to visit and go there to visit your island, your precious island, Marlon. So salute to you, man. Welcome aboard. Hit that like and subscribe to us, and welcome to the Jedi family. We appreciate it. So give us a
So,
rundown on the fourth quarter all year long. Yes, absolutely. Oh
well,
man.
currently at the ending of the third quarter, the Knicks outscored the Orlando Magic 23-22. The field goals right now, we're both teams are shooting 39% from the field right now. It's just that the Knicks are better from the 3-point line. We're 11 of 32 for 34%. The Magic are 10 of 34 for 29%. Free throws, we're both at 71%. Uh, Rebounds, the Magic are out rebounding us 41-37. We have the same amount of offensive rebounds, so that's good. They're out rebounding us on the defensive end. Assists, we have 16, they have 14. Steals, we have 8, they have 4. Blocks, we have 6, they have 2. Turnovers, we have 9, they have 11. So that's a good disparity right there. 16 to 9 assist to turnover ratio for us. And the Magic, woof, 14 assists, 11 turnovers. So they're going to have to clean that up.
Right,
Fast
right,
break points, they're beating us 12-6. And points in the paint, they're also beating us 34-30.
right. And all you gotta do is keep an eye. Cole Anthony's having a hell of a game. 25 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. You know, he's having a really good game there in attendance. They got a little bit of balance. Mo Bamba is in double figure. He has 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 rebounds away from a double double. You have Franz Wagner with 10 points, At 27 minutes, 9 points for Wendell Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs, the rookie, with 10 points, 2 assists, and a rebound. So, a little bit balancing, but, one thing that you got to be careful here, and so far we like what we see. Terrence Ross with no points right now in 19 minutes. He's a guy that could get hot. We've seen him, he could be a pin in the neck. So hopefully the Knicks keep an eye, not allow that young man to get warm here. So we start the game as we started there.
Yeah, as Mo Wagner, he goes to the cup on Obi. He gets the bucket and one, so he's about to go to the line to try and complete a 3-point play. It's currently 80-76, and he makes the free throw. 80-77, Knicks up by 3 right now. Both bench units are in, well, except Jalen Suggs is currently out on the floor for the Magic. As Derrick Rose has the ball, he's dribbling against Suggs. He goes for the floater, misses it. He gets his own rebound. Terrence Ross steals it. He's pushing the pace. Gets a pick, passes it to Wagner. Wagner's trying to survey. Passes it to Ross. Ross for a side mid range. He gets the bucket. So Magic down by 1 right now with
Just
79-80.
just like I was
Yeah, they're
telling you,
keeping it a close game.
gotta be careful with Ross. He can get heat up.
IQ has the ball. He's serving, dribbling, gets to the perimeter. He pulls out Robin Lopez on the ISO, drives Burks, corner 3, misses it. Knicks get the offensive rebound. IQ, he passes it. Rose to Obi. Obi for 3, and Obi airballs it. Magic have the ball, and this is a very important part right now. Mo on the block, passes it to Rolo. Rolo gets blocked.
Ooh, good defense there by Obi, but calls a foul though. Wow,
Yeah,
looked like all ball there. Wonder if Thibodeau's gonna. I don't think he'll challenge that too early in the quarter.
that's all ball. Oh, touched
Yeah.
his arm first.
Okay, okay. And Obi hit the floor, but he had. So Lopez will go to the line there. Marlon showing us that he loves the great Patrick Ewing, one of the greatest players out of Jamaica. We definitely know that.
Most definitely. As Magic tie it up on this Robin Lopez free throw. It's 80-80 right now. He makes the second free throw, so the Magic regain the lead. It's now 81-80. Derrick Rose has the ball. He's dribbling, surveying, goes, passes it to IQ. IQ for 3, misses the shot. Magic get the rebound. Magic bring the ball up the court.
Magic on a 7-0 run.
Yep. Ross takes a 3, and he hits it. Terrence Ross has a 3-pointer, so it's now 84-80. They have a 13-0 run in the last 2 minutes right now. This is Rose. He's driving, takes a mid-range, misses the shot, gets his rebound, passes it to Burks. Burks takes the mid-range, misses the shot. Magic get the rebound, and Magic are coming up with the ball. Passes it to Wagner. Wagner on the block against Obi, and he just got by Obi.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow. Magic up by 6.
86-80. Yep, Magic up by 6, and Tom Thibodeau calls the timeout. He's had enough.
Told you they're really sneaky there. And salute to Derek Wilder. Derek Wilder has a podcast. Definitely, we'll promote you here. But Wilder's podcast rule for you teach basketball are all welcome. So salute to Derek Wilder. We'll definitely take a check out your podcast. I'll definitely put that there. Derek, also hit that like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to us on YouTube, the channel, or here in Facebook where you watch. Definitely would love to have you. Maybe one day come aboard and join us here. On the Knicks, excuse me, the Return of the Knicks podcast and watch along or a roundtable discussion. We definitely would love another basketball mind to give us a roundtable discussion there, Derek. So welcome aboard to the family.
Most definitely. Salute to you, Derek, and hope everything's going well with you and your podcast, man. Salute.
So 6 point lead here to Young Magics. Now the Knicks defense have to come into fruition. The bench of the New York Knicks did have it pretty much a little bit tonight. And they need to take advantage of this team that's playing a lot of minutes. These guys are all playing a lot of minutes. Johnny Timon, salute to Johnny Timon in the building. Salute to Johnny Timon. And he says, no, we were losing to the Magics, right? Obi just went out sad.
Yeah, he got posterized by Wagner, but man, I don't know if we can say it's a no chance. It's no chance that we lose to the Magic. It seems that they came in with the right adjustments. So these guys are, they're prepared to take this game to the distance, and they're doing that right now. It's the fourth quarter right now, and they're up by 6. So we'll see how things go for the Knicks.
But the good thing is 9 minutes left in 9+ minutes left in the fourth quarter. So it's plenty of time for the Knicks to assert themselves, go on a run, and put this, there's still time here. But you don't want to give this young team any hope to think that they're a victory. Remember, they've already lost. They lost to the Spurs. They lost to the Knicks. They don't want to start 0-3. They want to win one. So they were embarrassed on their home court where even it felt like a Knicks home game with all the chants of the New York crowd. They were embarrassed. They're coming out furious. They want to smack the Knicks, get them a loss in their home court. So they're pumped. Cole Anthony is pumped. You see the bench is pumped. The young, so this is they cannot have a look ahead game, and they gotta get attacking. And Wagner, what a monster dunk there! But don't worry, Obi will revenge of the Obi. Don't worry, the Jedi will return stronger than ever. Than Obi-Wan will be back. So relax. It's only 9 something in the game here. There's plenty of time there. And Evan has
Most
done
definitely.
nothing yet tonight. It's still fourth quarter time, so we shall see here. So Knicks down 86-82. They need to score in this possession because they don't want to. They want to cut this to 4, and they want to start making their assert themselves. So Randle inbounds the ball over to Derek. Derek bounce pass. Derek attacks the rim. Here's Alex Burks behind the back. Alex Burks drives and he hits it. Fourth quarter of Alex starting to heat up. Hopefully, Knicks down 86-82 with 9:05 here. Here's the Magic Suggs. So they got to put pressure on Suggs to make the rookie turn the ball over. Here's Derek picking up Suggs. Suggs keeps the dribble. Suggs Derek fights over a screen. Here's Ross. Curl three off the mark. So good thing Ross is not hitting tonight. So here's Julius with the deep rebound. Julius brings it up. Julius, and here's almost stolen by Suggs. They have a mismatch here. Rose had a wide open, but Wagner came back. Rose passes Wagner. Rose hits and is it a
He gets fouled.
continuation?
Yep.
He got fouled, but was it a 3-point play foul?
Nah, they're
No.
not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna call it on the drive.
Okay, so only they're gonna inbound the ball, not to the free throw. So Knicks will inbounds. 14 on the shot clock. 86-82. Here's to Julius. Julius to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson gives it to Rose. Rose drives. Rose almost got it stolen. Rose keeps it back over to RJ. RJ top of the key. RJ keeps his bounce. Screen by Mitchell Robinson. RJ drives. Curl three in and out of the mark. Julius attacks to RJ, stolen. So loose ball. Here comes the Magic. Magic has a 3-on-2. Ross is going to shoot the three, and that's off the mark. And the fight for the loose ball rebound. Wagner has the ball, feeds it to Suggs. Suggs tried to go, and he was hit hard to a foul. So Julius fouled him pretty hard there. Careful that might be a flagrant because it was around the head area. 8:08, Knicks trail 86-82 here.
Yeah, but I don't think Julius cares much. He got hit in the face twice by this team. He's with the hard fouls now.
Yeah, but you don't want to get the flagrant.
Oh yeah, yeah. You really don't want to get that. So they're gonna. Oh, they're reviewing it, right?
It looks like they might be. They call a timeout there, so we shall see if they're going to review it. Most likely, it's going to be a flagrant in my folks. Flagrant
No.
one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're reviewing it. It is going to be, and
yeah,
he swiped at it with malicious intent, and especially
yeah.
remember
But
last.
you know the yeah, but man, it is gonna be called a flagrant because he did hit the head, but he was going for the ball.
Yeah, but his demeanor on his
Yeah,
face was of intent to really make a smack the ball hard, and they're gonna remember last game he got hit with a technical. He didn't, and that's gonna spill over. Yeah, he hit his elbow hit the back of the head when he swiped on Suggs' head. And they want to protect players. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a flagrant. And don't be afraid, that might be a flagrant too. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't
most
surprise me.
definitely.
Nor might surprise me. Julius Randle might get ejected here. Hopefully
No,
not.
no, no,
All right,
no. They would. They're not gonna eject him. No.
don't be surprised. I'm just saying. I'm keeping I'm
No.
keeping that
If
door
they
open.
did, because if they, I mean, if that'd be one thing, but if they did do that, then you're essentially making the referees a story of the game. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You're ejecting the star player for the Knicks. You're making yourself a
His head moved his head turned in a really violent fashion. Here, take a look at that. There, look at that. Look at the shot right there, and it was he swapped at it hard, and the head moved completely over. So we shall see.
Yeah. Well, over on my side, the Knicks just let it be known that Julius did get hit with the flagrant one.
It's a flagrant one, okay. So just wanted to keep
Yes.
that door open. So we knew it was a flagrant, but what degree level it was. So Suggs is going to shoot 2 free throws plus possession.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to extend the lead now. They extend the lead to 5. They got one more free throw coming and possession of the ball. So Magic's going to try to pad this lead here. Julius with his first flagrant one, and he misses the free throw. So 87-82 the score right now. Knicks trail by 5. Magic's ball side bound. They're going to inbound the ball on the side. 8:08 here in the fourth quarter. 87-82. Knicks down by 5. Magic's in down the ball. Suggs again. Suggs being guarded by Rose. Backs off to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Suggs curl trying to find Wagner on the top of the key to Ross. Ross curls Wagner, who's been cooking. Wagner tries to go blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Fight for the rebound, but loose ball foul called on Wagner. So Knicks ball, their possession, and good defense by Mitchell Robinson. All ball there.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's his third block of the evening right there.
So Knicks got to capitalize here. Wendell Carter will come back in the game here as one of the
Oh
Wagner
man,
brothers.
someone asked how many flexes we're gonna get from Mitch. Is Mitch just flexed on my screen right there? Yeah, Mitch is
Here's
flexing plenty.
Now Magic are scoring the Knicks 13-2 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Julius, top of the key with a shot off the mark. Julius trying to go for his own rebound. Loose ball. Alex Burks gets the ball. Here's RJ. RJ still has the ball. RJ bounces back to Julius. Julius top of the key. Julius dribbles. Julius goes to the basket and he got hit, but no foul call. He said it was nothing but all ball. So the referee says let it play. So here comes the Magic. Mitchell Robinson almost swiped it, but Wagner kept his dribble. Wagner keeps the dribble, has Rose. Wagner drives to the basket, picked up by Julius. Good defense by Julius Randle. Ross touched it last, out of bounds. Orlando Magic ball with 9 on the shot clock here with 7:15 in the game. 87-82. The
As
Knicks
Cole
will,
Anthony comes back in the game,
the Magic will inbound this ball, and the inbounder will be Anthony. Anthony
Ross
inbounded
gets a
Ross.
mid-range shot, and so it's 89-82. Magic have the lead right now. They have 15 points in the quarter while the Knicks just have 2. Rose has the ball, passes it to RJ. RJ drives, and he gets the floater. 89-84. So the Knicks finally put some points up on the board. Magic have the ball. Rose and Anthony guarding each other. Back to Carter. Back to Anthony. Anthony for 3. Misses it. Knicks get the rebound. Rose pushing up the court. He drives and gets the layup. So Knicks down by 3, 89-86. And they call a timeout. But Rose is looking at the ref right now like he should have gotten a foul call. And the ref looked at him like, yeah, you should have.
So the refs they go to timeout there, and he drove on Cole Anthony. They saw experience there, overpowering, and Rose went to the basket there, and he scored there. There should have been a 3-point play there, but there's timeout there. So let's see if Thibodeau could make the team will buy in and defensive adjustments and key here. You're gonna sure the Magics are gonna start getting gassed here. They cannot keep this pace all quarter long here, and they're trying to substitute in and out quickly, but not enough guys there. We even saw Brazakis come in the first half, and he hasn't touched the floor either. They went to their deep bench,
Most
and
definitely. I guess because they saw how much of a defensive liability Brazdeikis is, but you even seeing they had a great complementary duo of Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs. but they can't leave those two out on the court together anymore. You see, Jalen Suggs just had to take a seat for Cole Anthony because if either one of them aren't on the court, they don't have the fighting chance that they currently do. So man. You got to feel for the coach of the Magic as far as like having to play, like having to find a way with the personnel he has, but at the same time, it's next man up, and this is a professional league.
Well said. Well said there. The Magic's this so far for the game, they're shooting 40.5 on the road in field goal percentage. They're 32 out of 79. The Knicks dropped to 37.5, and their 3-point percentage dropped. They're 30.6. They were shooting in the 50 percentile before the half, and they've dropped there. They're 11 for 36 for 3-point land. And the Magic are 28.89%, 11 for 38 from 3-pointers. The rebound is almost the same. The Magics have a 2 rebound advantage, 46 to 44, and the assist totals. The Magic's picked it up, 18 assists to the Knicks 17. So this quarter alone, they are scoring the Knicks 15-6 here. So the Knicks got to get back on defense and capitalize on this young Orlando Magic team and continue the pressure to try to tire them out because there's 6 minutes and 27 left in the game here. Plenty of time here, and the Magic's only up by 3. So the Knicks defense have to just get intensified here. Cole Anthony having 25 points tonight. He made 9 out of 15 from the field.
Most definitely. They're probably going to go to him. You see Terrence Ross starting to find his rhythm. Mo Wagner starting to find his rhythm. So there's a lot of guys right now who have a sort of rhythm. The Knicks are just going to have to play tight man defense or whatever defensive strategy Tibbs calls for. It has to play it tight, and yeah, gotta be can't let them get anything. Have to be stingy. Terrence Ross shucks up a three, and he got fouled.
Oh, that's a bad foul. You telling me there? If he got fouled, that's a bad play.
I'm trying to see if it's before the shot or during.
No, he's going to the free throw line.
Where'd the foul happen?
I didn't show the replay there. I wanted to see it either. Both neither feet from New York or Orlando. I showed
Yeah,
it
they saying RJ fouled him, but I don't.
on his way up. And Waju just extended his hand up, and Ross just happened to fall into his hand. So he's gonna go to chance to the free throw line for 3.
He makes the first two, so the Magic back up by 5. Yeah, that's not a good sign. He makes all 3, so the Magic up by 6. 6:17 left in the quarter. The Knicks have the ball. They're kind of playing around the zone. RJ penetrates the zone. They get the rebound. Rose gets the rebound. Burks gets the ball. They're dribbling around right now. Burks takes a 3-pointer and misses the shot. So Magic get the ball. And Cole Anthony pushing up the court. Passes it to Carter. Carter to Bamba. Bamba to Carter cutting. And he gets the dunk.
Wow,
94-86. So the
simple
Magic
plays.
up by 8 right now. They're setting a zone defense right now. Rose for 3, and Rose gets the bucket. 3-pointer. Knicks down by 5 right now. It's 94-89.
Right here's Anthony. Anthony over to
Ross gets
Cross.
the Ross gets the 2-pointer. 96-89 right now. Uh, Magic up by 7. Burks has the ball, passes it to Rose. They're staying committed to that zone defense. RJ in the middle, passes it to Rose. Rose for 3. Rose hits another 3.
Big
So the
point.
Knicks down by 4. Rose looking at the ref like he got touched on that 3. Should have got the foul call. Ross curl action again and open lane to the basket. Someone was not watching defensively. So the Knicks down by 6, 98-92. Rose passes it to Barrett. Barrett to Rose. Rose driving, passes it to Julius. Julius drives, passes it to Rose. Rose drives, takes the floater, misses it. Magic with the rebound. They're pushing. Wagner to Ross. Ross for three. And Ross hits it. And the Magic are up by 9 right now. 101
and
to 92.
and he's came alive in the fourth quarter. He had no points here, and
Yep.
he has 16 points already. Terrence Ross,
17. Yep.
17. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. 101.92. Here's Burks. Burks, and he got fouled. Bump out of bounds foul. So 101.92 here. Knicks down in a pickle here, down by 9 with 3:41. Can they come back here? Salute to Chris from Queens Court. Salute. Salute.
Salute, Chris.
So Alex Burks inbound the ball to Rose. Rose top of
Rose,
the key. Over to RJ.
Barrett,
RJ back to Rose. Rose shies up a three off the mark. Here's Mitchell Robinson with a rebound. Julius Randle shoots a three, and Knicks off the mark. So Knicks are trying to shoot the three themselves in the game with three. There's plenty of time for them to run their offense and trust their defense. Timeout called on the floor.
by the Magic. So Tibbs getting the clipboard together. Yeah, he looks very pissed right now.
And Chris says this seat's got her on the edge of the seat. And we got our friend here. Knicks got gold 22. And well, like I was saying earlier, man, Ross was quiet and he heat up, man. So it's so timeout, 3 minutes and 25. Knicks trail 101-92.
It's definitely while this timeout is going, I want to give everyone a quick look around the league. Philadelphia beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 115 to 103. Golden State and Sacramento. That game just started. It's 6 minutes in the first quarter. Golden State up by 2, 14 to 12. And it looks like Boston is going to beat Houston 106 to 93.
All right. And they're showing the plays of the game. It's Terrence Ross coming up heroically in the fourth quarter here for the Magic. And I mentioned that earlier. He had no points. Got to keep him at bay between the combination of Cole Anthony kept him in the game and 101-92. Orlando Magic's up 101-92 with 3:25 left in the game here. Hopefully the Knicks defense could. Orlando Magic has the ball, and the Knicks trying to play their defense, trying to play catch up here at home. They started season 2-0 here, but the Magic's this young up and coming Magic team is giving them all they can handle tonight in the world's most famous arena after they got embarrassed at home. So Magic brings up the ball. Anthony with the basketball, guarded by Rose. Anthony drives. Anthony drives, kicks out to Mobamba. Mamba misses the three, had a nice wide open look, but here comes the Knicks. Julius with the ball, brings it up. Julius over to RJ. RJ off with curl. RJ back to Julius on top of key. Here comes Rose. Rose dribbles, keeps his dribble, but he stops. Over to RJ cutting. Over to Mitchell Robinson, looking for a dunk, and he slams it in there. And a foul.
And the foul. So Mitch
Oh,
Robinson heading to the line. Under 3 minutes left. 101 to 94.
trying to
Knicks
complete the
down
three-point
by
play.
7 right now.
So hopefully the defense lets him. He's going to go for the free throw. Hopefully he hits this and cuts this down to a 5-point game, a 6-point game, excuse me. Mitchell, not a
Mitch
good free
missed
throw
the
shooter.
free throw. Yeah. And
So
Magic get the rebound. So Cole Anthony is bringing the ball up. Defended by Rose. Passes it to Ross. Ross on the perimeter. He shoots up a three and misses. Wendell Carter with the rebound.
that's not good.
And oh, Suggs gets the three, misses. Evan Fournier with the rebound. Passes it to Julius. Julius pushing the ball up. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier for three. Misses the three. Magic with the rebound. Cole has the
101-94.
ball. Yep. 2:16 left in the quarter. Cole is slowing down the game.
Eating clock.
And Oh, missed the Carter missed the lob pass. Rose gets a three and misses the three.
Ah,
Magic
a
have the ball. They're bringing it up.
a minute and
Cole
45
Anthony
left.
slowing it down, and he almost fumbles the ball away. Serving, gets a double screen, shoots a three, misses, air ball.
Alba
Magic
with the
cough it
rebound.
up backcourt. And so the Knicks get the ball back with 132 left.
Trailing 101-94. So they're going to inbound the ball here. 24. The Knicks have possession here with a minute 32 left here. So interesting. Thibodeau is going to looks like he's going to close with Rose here. Rose has 21 points so far tonight. Rose with the ball. Rose drive. Rose stops. Here's Fournier. Fournier dribbles. Fournier dribbles. Keeps the dribble. I lost the ball there. Fight for the rebound. Cole throws it wild.
And
And he's out of bounds. So Knicks retain the possession.
but they have to bring it up full court. And so that's going to take up extra time on the clock.
A minute and 17 left in the game here. Knicks trail 101-94 here. Fournier just lost the dribble there. Anthony did a nice play just to try to keep it in play there. Almost did a highlight play there.
Yeah.
So inbound ball with a minute 17 here. They got to go full length of the court.
Hmm.
Fournier going to inbound the ball here once the whistle comes in. So it's going to be Julius bringing the ball up with
He's
a
letting
minute
the ball
17.
roll to save clock, picks the ball up. He's driving,
And there it is. Here's
passes it to Rose. Rose passes it to RJ. RJ for three, misses, and
and
Magic get the rebound.
RJ
So,
shot
yep.
tonight, not good tonight. None of the Knicks shot in the second half has been falling. So they've shot terribly in the second half. Here's Mitchell Robinson overzealous with a foul. I think the
Yeah,
Knicks
they no, but
had the
they did
foul
it to
here.
stop the clock. Yeah,
So a
but
minute.
yeah, they couldn't. Yeah, it's 101 to 94 with a minute left. The Magic are up 101-94. It looks like the Knicks are about to lose this one.
Let's play. And any stranger things can happen, but we will keep hope.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to mention also is, it may have looked like, it was obvious for some people, but the if you remember correctly, the Boston Celtics, they lost recently to the Toronto Raptors, and the Toronto Raptors look to be a rebuilding team. And the Boston Celtics, you saw the fight that they gave us, and they look like a playoff contending team. So um yeah, we have it. Terrence Ross has the ball. He missed the first free throw,
He'll shoot that. He'll shoot the second one, and I'll definitely bring it here
makes the
forward.
free throw. So it's
Oh,
102-94, a minute
Derek,
left. Rose
Derek,
breaks the
Derek.
ball up, and he gets a layup and a foul.
So
So Derrick Rose will head to the line. It's 102-96.
Knicks cut it to 6 with a chance to cut it to 5. So it could still be a two possession game if Jarek Rose. Either way, it's a two possession game here. So with the Knicks defense and the Orlando Magic's young inexperienced backcourt, they're still not out of this game, folks. So in 57.6 seconds, they'll call a timeout to regroup here and go over the defensive scheme. And Orlando's going to stress ball security, ball security. The Knicks could still play defense, keep it, and try to cut it to a single possession game and still have a chance to try to tie or go for a win. So the Knicks are not out of it yet, folks. So it might be 6 point game with a chance to cut it to 5. They go into a timeout here, and I think they're reviewing something. I don't know what in the world they're reviewing here. If the foul was before the shot or continuation
It
or what.
he got continuation because there was no dribbling and he was already in mid stride. So I
I
don't
I
yeah,
don't know. That well, if they hopefully they don't change the call on the floor for a 3 point opportunity here. So with the referees are checking. I don't know why. What in the world they're checking here? unless if coach from my Orlando uh, wanted to challenge it. If he did, that's a good challenge because you can, like I said, you can't take the challenge home with you, so you might as well
Yeah.
use it. But all in all, it's still a foul. Is it a 3 point play foul or is it going to be a free throw with two shots foul? So we shall see what the referees are going to call once they get back. Though, so it is a coach's challenge because the green light is bubbling or blinking. So that tells you the coach challenge.
And yeah, on my broadcast, it just said that the call stands.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Now you take a chance. You, like I said, a minute left, 57 seconds left. You can't take that challenge with you, so might as well use it. So I can
yeah.
understand that there. I can understand that.
On top
Good.
of that, his team is 0-2. So whatever means you can get to secure the victory, if it means taking a basket out of the bucket,
Right. And that's a good call. So Derek will try to shoot the free throw, and
misses it, but Julius gets the rebound.
big key. It could be rebound and out of bounds. Knicks ball. So Knicks will retain it. Has an opportunity here to score basket here, and with 56.1 second, a quick basket here makes it a single possession game with plenty of time with that New York defense. And here's Rose going to inbounce the ball over to Julius. Julius shoots a three and off the
Misses
mark.
it.
Raw rebound by Cole Anthony. So Anthony's having a phenomenal night at the Garden. Here's Ross. Ross with a drive and foul. So he'll go to the free throw line. Stopping the
Yep.
clock here with 45.2 left in the game. Knicks trail by 6, 102.96 here. So now the Magic's going to have to hit their free throws if they want to try to seal this game.
Yep. And a lot of this right now, you see the Knicks are down by 5, but we kept harping on this. You look at the free throw disparity, 15 of 23. 15, 15 plus what equals 23, 5, 8. That's 8 points.
103.96 right now. So
Yep.
right now,
We're
seven
down
point
by,
7 point game,
yep,
three possession game now. So now this is when it starts getting the hill starts getting higher to climb. So it's up, and he goes for that one. He hits it.
104.96.
So
The
Magic
Knicks
try.
forced to dribble and use some clock. RJ takes a three, misses it. Julius with the rebound, and it goes out of bound.
He had that rebound, but off of Julius, and he's upset with himself. So 36.2 Knicks trail 104-96 here, and Johnny
And
Timon is irate.
quick RJ quickly fouls.
So you played a depleted team in the Magics. You destroyed them by over 121 and 96 last time. You allowed them to come into your home court and beat you. 2-1 to start. Wow. Hey, that's basketball. They're professionals.
Yeah, they're professionals, and so I understand that it's 104-96 right now, Brian. Magic are up by 4. Well, Magic are up, and Cole Anthony hits another free throw, so it's 105-96. Yeah, the game is disappointing, not because of when you're looking at the counting stats where this, that, whatever is really looking at it. We had the lead in the third quarter, and we should have came out stronger in the fourth, but we didn't.
And they scored. The Knicks are down by 10 here with 35.3, so it might have wrapped this up here. The Knicks outscored. The Magic got outscored 32-16 in this quarter. This is where the Knicks lost the game in the fourth quarter. Here's
Yep.
RJ off the mark and fight for the rebound. Orlando comes with the ball and a foul. So more free throws for Mo Bamba. So the Magic smelling their first victory.
Most definitely. Another thing too, right now, the Knicks, as far as fouls, like the Magic actually fouled more than the Knicks.
Yeah, and the thing is, all those free throw shooting that they missed on the line has
Yep.
come back. Has come back
We
this
left
game.
we left 8 points on the board, and so you see it here. We're down by 10. Mitchell Robinson fouls out.
Wow, there's been
His
a
first
lot.
game fouling out under Thibodeau, so this is rare.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we had a scare with him there. And one thing I didn't see, but Robinson, Thibodeau didn't play. I understand Gibson was on maternity leave. We should have brought him in here for a different look. Even Jericho Sims for a little bit. He did it. He tried the small ball lineup, but didn't really it allow Magic to come back into this game. We saw that early in the third quarter. I think it helped the Magic set the tone to come back here for that strong fourth quarter, and they couldn't contain Terrence Ross in the fourth. They contained him all three quarters, but like you said, I know Thibodeau's going to say we didn't play a fourth quarter, full fourth quarter complement the game. Julius hits a foul and shot and a foul, so he's going to go up to the line for three. So 106.98 with 17.7, but it's just for cosmetics, for score purposes.
Yeah, it's just a window dressing to kind of put the end to it. But yeah, it was a good game by the Magic. They got blown out last game, so when you have an ability to face the same opponent off of an embarrassing loss and come in to make adjustments, you can come in and get results like these.
And here's
So
the Anthony inbounds it, and Obi Toppin, did he go for a foul? So they call for a foul there. So 106.99. More free throws for the Magics. They
yep.
got to continue hitting that. As long as they continue hitting the free throws, adding up to the point total, this game is pretty much wrapped. There's not enough time for the Knicks to make a comeback here. So Thibodeau has that face that, oh boy, he's upset. Because of course the lackluster fourth quarter, 27 points for Cole Anthony with 16 rebounds. So the New York native came home here with the
And
Orlando
eight
Magic.
assists. Eight
Yeah, and
assists. I want to put that up as well. He was very close to a triple double.
2 assists shy of a triple double on the Madison Square Garden with his mama in front court there. So Knicks will fall 2-1. First loss at the home court on Madison Square Garden. So this is the type of things if you want to take a team, and it's just early, but if you want to be a team to go to the next level, you cannot drop these home games to the Orlando Magics at home. You could drop it on the road, and you don't want to drop them, but if you don't drop it at home. So
Most
here's
definitely.
R.J. Barrett, and he's got hit with a foul. So why the Magics are fouling and putting the Knicks back on the free throw line now. It's a 7 point game here with 12 left here. So they're not making it easy here. Then giving there is no it's a long shot, but there is anything could happen. Anything is possible. So right now 108, 108, 101. RJ trying to shoot hit. RJ could miss this free throw, go for a three, makes it but no, he hits it. So it's 102, 108, 6 point game here with 12 seconds left. So now can they inbound full court press, see if they can get the ball in there? Ross gets it in there. Ross dribbles it out. Fournier fouls with 9.1 seconds. Back to the free throw line for the Magics. Up by 6 here, 2 possession game. They need to hit their
Hmm.
free throws to make it a 3 possession game. If they do, you could pretty much say it's a wrap.
Yeah,
But the Knicks are fighting. They're not giving up. They're going to the basket, they're attacking. They needed to do that early in the game. But Terrence Ross, a good free throw shooter, will shoot two. And
makes the first one.
so it's a three possession game. So pretty much sealing this here. Knicks got no more timeouts. 109, 102, and
It's the
Ross.
second one. So 9 seconds left. RJ dribbles.
They should do it.
Obi gets a three up and misses. Oh, Julius got it up and in there.
So
So
window dress. It's a
yeah,
final.
window dressing. Yeah, 110, 104. But look, that's even if you add up, like, if we add in the window dressing, right? We lose by 6. Realistically, how many points was left on the free throw line? 8.
That's where they're gonna look
That's the
themselves.
game.
That's where they're going to look themselves, the missed free throw shots, the opportunity of not taking advantage of a depleted Orlando Magic roster. They should
Hmm.
have kept the pace, pushing, attacking. They did not do that. They didn't have the same game plan. Of course, you got to give credit to the head coach of the Orlando Magic. He's got himself his first victory, NBA victory, and he also made the adjustments. The team. I think the insurgents of the two Wagner brothers were very key in the game. They stood in themselves and they played very well. And going forward with that, you saw that the Orlando Magic's a young team, up and coming, and the Knicks well at home. One thing like I saw in the chat from Johnny Timon, he was worried about Kemba letting Cole Anthony kill him on the defensive liability. That's why he barely didn't play. Or maybe he would just, I'll trade Kemba Walker for Anthony Anthony right now, and they came with Knox too. Um, all right, what's up, Phenom? Random Phenom, what's going on, man? Salute. Shake my head. I don't bash them for the loss, but it wasn't a good look. Not against the Magic. Come on now. I could see that. I could see where you might feel a little disparaged, upset, or worried about that. There, it was about hustle. The Orlando Magic, like you said, Robert Parr, hustle, hustle, hustle. Magic's used their young legs to run and gun out of building. They did that to the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs in the preseason were up by 21 points in the fourth quarter. The Magic cut it to a one possession game, and if it wasn't for a loose ball scrummage where the Magic came up with the ball, the clock ran out on time for the Magic. They would have probably won that game against the San Antonio Spurs. I seen them come down by 21 points, and so they're a team that works hard. They grind. They don't. They're not the full talented bunch, but they're quick. They're fast. They move. And the Knicks, that's probably a humbling experience. You're right. And it says here, yo, no problem, Derek. We'll definitely. Hey, Derek, write in the chat your podcast again, so we could follow you, listen to you, and also follow, return the favor, the love as well. So Derek Wilder has a great podcast there. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna be a part of listen to it, part of it with my ears and support. So absolutely, Derek. And we got Robert Parsons. That was a good humbling loss for us. Now let's regroup and come back harder. I agree with you, Robert. It's a good, sometimes summer loss. I don't want to lose any game, especially on the floor. I would have liked to have gotten our first loss on the road, but you know what? It is what it is. It's a humbling experience. That shows the New York Knicks. You need to play a full 48-minute game. You got to play a full 48-minute game. You can't just because you show up and you got all the fan hypes and all that. You're not gonna always win. You got to put the work in and continue grinding. It says, man, these refs crash. We missed too many open shots. We allowed them to cook in the perimeter. Yep. And we relied too much on the 3 pointers. We were too much 3 point reliance, real heavy. We should have shown our presence in the inside basket and scoring to the cup as well, and then the 3 point shots come in later. We were too busy shooting the 3 point early in the game. They were falling in lovely. They were going good, and then when it counted later in the row, we didn't have anything to answer that. So here's our friend Wilder's podcast rule: youth reach and not teach basketball. So for all those, Wilder, you bought. Is that in? Where can we find that podcast? Is it in Spotify, Anchor FM, Buzzsprout, Podbeam? Let us know where we can find that so we can go directly to it, and we'll definitely would love to support you definitely there. And it says ISO Randall wasn't getting them calls he used to. That's another one. Maybe I know it's early in the season, under 10, third game. They feel comfortable with isolation right now, and maybe that's they go to until they get. Um, One thing they stopped doing, Chef Dan and everyone listening, when they were trying to go in the fast breaks, they weren't go. They stopped the fast break after the second quarter. They didn't do the fast breaks and running and gunning when they had Obi and stuff. I think if they would have pushed the pace in the fast break, they would have got this team tired into the fourth quarter. And they stopped that with the ISO and allowed them to get their second win. And Derek says Anchor and Facebook. Okay, no problem. We'll look for that there. Well, definitely you can find us as well in Anchor as well. Bronx Sports Jedi Network and all that different the MMA and also our basketballs there as well. So absolutely, you see us there. Gideon, salute Gideon in the building. See one of our third man in the booth sometimes here is Gideon, and he says this was a head scratching loss. Hey Gideon, if you want to come on and speak, hold on. Let me put the. You know what? Let's bring the chat. Let's. If you guys want to come in to the chat, or you hit on the link and join us, man, for a quick roundtable. So yeah, my apologies here. So everybody wants to hit that stream, you're more than welcome to come on and do a quick roundtable. We'll come on for about another half hour, 45 minutes. What you say, Chef Dan? About that,
Yeah.
if we get guests in, if you guys want to come on for another extra half hour, if not, we'll just we'll wrap up quickly. But we'd love to hear your inputs and you guys on there, so we know we'll open it up there. Randall was inconsistent. RJ was trash, and etc. Okay, okay. So Gideon always brings it to the nose and sugarcoat it, and we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have our third partner here, and G Money.
Salute,
Salute, G
salute,
Money.
salute.
Salute
How
you,
you
money.
doing? Salute, guys. How you doing?
We're doing well, man. How are you? Talk
I'm
to
doing.
us. Tell us what you're seeing here.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. The Magic made the Knicks disappear in the fourth quarter. I mean, Let's give credit to Orlando before we get to New York. Orlando's Jalen Suggs he made some big plays. T. Ross was the boss in the fourth quarter. 22 in the fourth. Woo, almost as good a whole Knicks team. Cole Anthony was hustling, some big time shots. And also, even Wagner hit a big three. Also, even Mamba made some hustle plays too. Orlando deserves credit too for them playing us, and good win for them. And who knows, this could be a win if that could that can catapult their season. And who knows, for us, for the Knicks, okay, let's break each player down. RJ Barrett was bad tonight. RJ took some really dumb shots. Randle, yeah, Randle had big numbers, but when you watch the game, he didn't play. He didn't play a smart game, trying to fade away, take some bad shots and stuff. Rose tried everything he can. He hit some timely shots. It's just that didn't matter. Evan Fournier barely played. He barely played at all, which I don't know why Thibs didn't play him. Same thing with Kemba. They barely played him. And another reason why we lost, our bench was great the first three quarters. Other than Derrick Rose, they disappeared in the fourth quarter. Quigley was bad. Obi was bad. Robinson, he had his moments, but I felt that he was a foul machine at times. Um,
Brooks was kind of quiet too.
Excuse me?
Alex Brooks was kind of quiet as well.
Alec Burks was pretty quiet. Phipps didn't make adjustments. Mosley made adjustments. And once the game was close, I said to myself, we're going to have some problems because it's like, I know Orlando has good young talent and they compete. I get that. But, and I understand we won't win every game in the blowout. I get all that. But when you just blew out a team on their building, I would have thought to myself, oh, we're at home. We're going to come out with fire. We were up 13 in that second quarter. I'm like, all right, we're coming out with fire. We're moving the ball, lobs. It's great. But then the second half, really more the fourth quarter, we played iso ball, took dumb shots, not find the open man, and we just couldn't stop Terrence Ross in the fourth. Ross was killing us with the catch to shoot three, running through screens at the right wing, hitting the jump at the left elbow. He was just unstoppable in the fourth quarter. I mean, the Knicks scored 24 in the fourth quarter. T. Ross had 22 himself. And again, we're not going to win every game. I understand that. But I always say you got to beat the teams you're supposed to beat because you don't know where you're going to be in the standings. That's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, we can bounce back against the Sixers. We haven't beat Philly since 2017. But this loss right here, hopefully, is a learning lesson for this team to play 48 minutes against whoever. Don't take any team lightly. We took the Magic lightly, and they made us disappear. Poof.
All right, Chef Dan, when you have a moment, give me the final stats. If you have a moment, if you need a moment there, we'll keep elaborating on what we saw, and we'll get you rolling with the final stats. We'll definitely would love to hear it.
The final stats, it looks like well, the each player, as far as on the Magic, the starting unit, Franz Wagner with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and he had 2 steals. Wendell Carter Jr. with 11 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Mo Bamba 10 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Cole Anthony, 29 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists. Jalen Suggs, 11 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. And then after that, Terrence Ross with 22, uh, 3 assists, 1 rebound. And then you have a mixture between Mo Wagner, 8 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, and RJ Hampton with 7 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds. And then Robin Lopez had 2 points. Over on the Knicks, you have Julius Randle with 30 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Mitchell Robinson, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Kemba Walker, 10 points, 0 rebounds, 3 assists. Evan Fournier, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And RJ Barrett, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal.
Mm-hmm.
And on the bench, you had Derrick Rose with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Alec Burks with 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. And Obi Toppin with 2 points. Overall in the excuse me, overall in the team stats, the Magic ended up with 40% field goal, 36 of 88. The Knicks had 37% field goal, 37 of 100. 3-point goal. Both teams shot 27%. This is the Magic is 12 of 43. The Knicks were 13 of 48. Free throws, Magic 76% at 26 of 34%, 26 of 34. And the Knicks 68% with 17 of 25. Magic had 57 rebounds. The Knicks had 52. Knicks had more offensive rebounds at 16 to 10. Magic had more defensive rebounds at 47 to 36. The Magic had 22 assists. The Knicks had 20. The Magic had 13 turnovers. The Knicks had 12. Fast break points. They beat us 12-8, and points in the paint. We beat them 46 to 40.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's the story right there. That's the story right there. Wow. Well, we just got to bounce back. We got Philadelphia next.
Mhm.
We need to bounce back. We need to see what where we stand with that. Could it be a look ahead game? We would try to look ahead. After the half, we say, you know what, we got this, and took the foot off the pedal.
Mhm.
And well, let's get ready for Philadelphia. Make a statement. We haven't beat them. Hopefully not. Or like you said, like I heard, like Robert, it's a humbling loss. Robert Park said it. Like you said, G Money, 48-minute game. We need to play a
Mhm.
48-minute game, night in, night out. And I'm pretty sure Tom Thibodeau is going to express that to them, with them. You are nobody yet to be taking a quarter off. To get outscored like that in the fourth quarter on your home court is not good, and I'm guaranteed this is not going to happen again against a lower echelons team, and you got a tough Philadelphia team who scored 115 points tonight. Granted, it was a young Oklahoma City team on the road, but Canada, now we're going to see that. One thing that concerns me, I don't see that same defensive intensity the Knicks last year here. But we all knew that because 1A, because you brought in some new pieces in Fournier and Kemba, and although Fournier played some really good defense lately, first two games that I seen. But what's concerning is a little bit is Kemba's defensive efficiency. Um, Going forward, I know Johnny Timon, not a big fan of Kemba Walker's. He had one good game in Orlando, 12 games at home, pedestrian, if you want to say that. So, but like I said, we can't relax, pump the brakes until we see 10 to 15 games, and then we'll make our assessments with that. What do you think, Chef Dan?
I agree with that, but there was this like there's some certain assessments of the game. Like, it seemed like everyone had an assessment, and I kind of wanted like listening to everyone. I had a bit of a disagreement. I think I like me personally. Everyone seems like the fourth quarter is that's the quarter that we lost, and points wise it is. But I think it was a microcosm of the game in its entirety. I think there was a lot of things that happened, and so like we can't. As much as this is an embarrassing loss to a Magic team that is under 500, it is early in the season, so we don't know how bad this team is. We don't know if they have the ability to pull this off multiple times. Secondly, I think what everyone is taking for granted is the fact that we are playing them back to back. This was essentially playoff a miniature playoff run where you have the same team back to back, one on the road, one at home. So it was like we were the lower seed and we took one at their house, and so they had to come back and take one at our house. They are the younger team, but my thing is, if you watched like watching the game we had in Orlando, was there anything you would have changed about the game plan?
Well, here's the only thing that, like you said, that the fourth quarter, it wasn't that they really lost in the fourth quarter. I thought to set the tone was in the third quarter,
You can
when
make a
when
case. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
when uh when we thought Mitchell Robinson got injured. From that point on, when they went small ball, and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to play small ball because you want to run it, but I think they should have brought in Gibson just to neutralize and played in there. I mean, hindsight is 2020. We didn't know Obi was going to revert to not have a good game, but like Derek Wilder says, not every game is going to be perfect, guys, and it's true. Not every game you got to have to battle and find a way to win, but And it says it's early. Every team needs to adjust and try their chemistry together. I agree with you, Derek. I do, Derek, with that there. But now what we saw today was in this game, it was uh, Derrick Rose closing the game, not the other way. Last game was Kemba at home, so we shall see there. Salute to Hartman City. Fournier dropped 32 points to 8 points. That's a big disparity there. Could it be fatigue or what the case was there? Because he wasn't getting. It wasn't a matchup issue with Fournier. Something I just was, I guess, Thibodeau rotation wise. What do you think on that, Chef?
No, I don't think it was I don't think it was anything having to do with the rotation. Like I really think it's just like Thibodeau, like if you watch like watching the game in Orlando, the game plan, and the reason why even I know you said that the small ball lineup, you thought that that was the mark of death, but that small ball lineup was prevalent in Orlando, and that was what helped get us the 30-point victory. And so if he like him immediately going to Obi, I think was just him trying it out and seeing like, hey, this worked out for us a lot more, so I'm gonna try it one more time. It goes until it fails. But I think it's just the fact that we came in with the same game plan, and they made the adjustments. We didn't need to make any adjustments up until it was time to make adjustments. I'd say midway into the third quarter or into the fourth, that's when we needed to make some serious adjustments, but we weren't able to. I think that was part of it. I think leaving the points on the free throw line was definitely a part of it. And I don't think we played isolation ball a lot. If anything, I thought we were trying to find guys in rhythm. It's just that we ended up taking the wrong shots. Like there were a lot of shots where I felt we moved the ball well, but then we settled for a 3-pointer. And it's like, just because you move the ball well doesn't mean you automatically get a 3-pointer. No, you get the open shot that's available to you. And so it felt like a lot of the time we were either trying to move the ball and ended up settling for the 3-pointer, or we tried so hard to move the ball to get a 3-pointer that the movement was telegraphed. And another thing is to Derek Wilder, salute to you. You said your brother William Wilder from Orlando. He's a diehard Knicks fan.
Hey, I'm
Salute
in
to your
Orlando
brother
too.
William.
Salute to
But yeah,
Willie.
yeah, another thing he said, Derek Wilder earlier when he said teams are still adjusting and trying to get their chemistry together. Like me personally, I don't want Kemba to have more defense. If anything, Kemba right now has been giving us a steady 10 points. I want him to have more offense. That's who Kemba Walker is. And so like a lot of the times, like when Julius has his 2-man game with Fournier, he's starting to develop a 2-man game with Randle. I personally think we should be dedicating at least a certain amount of time to where if we are gonna do isolation, let Kemba do isolation. Kemba is the ISO master.
Right. All right. I'm gonna bring G Money on this point, but first, before foremost, we talk about adjustment from game one to game two, and I mentioned it was Orlando made a big adjustment here. When the Knicks went small, they played for the first time Mo Bamba and Lopez together on the floor. They moved Bamba to the power forward, and they had size. So that was a big key they changed there. G Money, what's your thoughts on that or anything here?
Yeah, you guys are right. They play size, and also they got into transition a little. They play a little bit more faster, and also what helped why the Magic beat us. They just found the open man and penetrate to the teeth of the lead. They penetrate on the back door, penetrate on the baseline, and that's what killed us. And Terrence Ross, he got loose in that fourth quarter. He found his spots like the left elbow. Hang on, guys.
All right, G Money will be back in a second. Let me bring.
Yeah, I also wanted to add into that point that G Money was saying, but yeah, Terrence Ross did get loose, and like, not for nothing, man. If our defense was gonna be, if we knew our defense was gonna be lesser than with last year, and Terrence Ross didn't go off the last game, one of these games he was bound to go off and get us. So it's one of these things where like this loss, as much as it's embarrassing that it is to the Magic, it's early in the season, and every good team drops one. We
Right.
saw it earlier with the Nets. We thought like you think they're clearly head and tails above Charlotte, and if you look at the roster construction, they kind of are. But Charlotte got it in their hometown. Like it happens to everyone, especially early in the season where you need some chemistry. We didn't know how to stop Cole Anthony. Yeah, Derek Wilder, he just put up. I knew the Knicks were going to have a tough night. Cole Anthony had a great game, might have the best of his career. Yeah, that might be the best game of his. Like that might be the best game of his career to date. 28, 16, and 8. Like yeah. It, Maria says, "Come on, Knicks. It's early in the season, but we need to win games. Let's go, Knicks." Maria, I agree with you completely, and maybe this is one of those games that bites us back, bites us in the butt later on. But that's when, like, that's part of the growing pains. We're not there yet as a team, but we are growing, and we see that. And so we had one last year with Minnesota, but that was later in the year, and we couldn't afford to drop that one, but we did. Every team has one. And so I can't stress this one too much, especially when we're watching the offense is still blooming and blossoming in front of us. Like this, like today, I know there was some isolation attempts, but I felt like, along with the last game, we are trusting the pass a lot more. It's kind of right now we're trying to find the perfect balance between passing for the right shot and overpassing, because I felt we did a lot of that this game too. It was a lot of overpassing. What are your thoughts,
Absolutely.
Kev?
No, too much overpassing, and it's just one game. We know we need to pump the brakes. We weren't going to go 82-0. But I understand you don't want to lose this game. Look, the Lakers are 0-2 right now, and they're trailing right now in Memphis. So, like you said, it's time. We got to see, pump the brakes. We'll see how it looks after 10 to 15 games, and we'll see if the record stands, which teams we drop. And also, one thing that I know Thibodeau is going to look at the film, is going to work on, is those back cuts that the Wagner brothers had. Easy baskets, back cuts, and movement, and being with your man, knowing your assignment when your man is in motion and moving, and not allowing those easy baskets, and all those, and they'll get cleaned up with time, chemistry, and so forth. With that said, we'll bring G Money in so we could have our closing shots, and you know what we need to say and what to look forward. G Money, before we get out of here, give us a little bit of what you think we need to clean up going forward, and what we're looking forward to Philadelphia.
The Philly game, we just got to find a way to clog the paint with Joel Embiid. Joel is going to be hard. Also, we got to watch out for shooters like Seth Curry, because he had a big game in OKC. We got to watch out for him, and watch out for Danny Green too. And we also had to rebound the ball for Andre Drummond. We got to also watch out for him on the boards too. For us, what we need to clean up, 43 threes is way too much we took. And we started off what? 9 of 19. We went 3 for 24 after that. And I just felt we jacked up threes for the sake of it. We have to try to utilize more of the mid-range game and attack. Let's get Joel Embiid in foul trouble. Let's get Drummond in foul trouble. Let's watch out for the shooters. And another thing too that New York has to do, they want to bounce back. I love Randle, but 24 shots, 8 for 24. I think that's a lot of shots. I understand he's our best player, but there's times in which you got to find the open man. Don't settle too much for the jump shot. He took a lot of threes in this game, and some were very unnecessary. RJ Barrett, 17 shots, but he only made 5 tonight, and some of his shot selection was bad. If you're RJ, penetrate, attack, use your strength. Don't just settle for the outside shot. And again, Derrick Rose did his best. Derrick Rose tried everything he can. But one more thing we need to do if we want to bounce back, our bench has to, other than Derrick Rose, our bench has to play well like they did in the first 2 games. Quigley needs to be more assertive. Obi needs to be a bit more assertive. And that's it. And we just got to just rebound the ball, clog the paint, watch out for the back door, watch out for the wing shooters, and we should be good. So, and one more thing, Phipps has to make the right adjustments. I felt he didn't make the proper adjustments for me. RJ is struggling. Why are you putting him in the game so much, though? And also, Robinson, I understand he's a great defender in the paint. I get all that. But why not shuffle with Taj Gibson a little bit, though? And why didn't you play Kemba and Fournier enough minutes? That's what I don't understand. So those are things we have to clean up there.
Okay, Chef Dan, do you want to elaborate on that and your closing thoughts going forward?
Um, I agree to a certain extent with G Money. My only thing is, if we're going player by player, looking at the stats of each player and looking at what each player is doing so far, I'm okay with the minutes that RJ and Julius is getting. I'm okay with the minutes I'm okay with the minutes distribution that is happening right now. If anything, certain players do have to get going. Like we last year we needed certain players to get going. I feel like certain players this year, because there's comfortability around them, that they aren't going, and so now we have a lot of inconsistencies with them. um Alec Burks, I think he's more of a vet than that. He is more of a vet than IQ. So for me, I'm not looking for IQ to give us any production. Once again, is IQ, if IQ gives us something, it's supposed to be gravy. If Obi gives us something, it's supposed to be gravy. But on that bench unit, um Derrick Rose, man, Derrick Rose having 23 points is cool, but Alec Burks is supposed to join in along with him. He was supposed to have, like, more than 9 points for me. Um, RJ, they're trying to find his diet of shots right now. So once again, it's only the third game. After 10 games, maybe we could start. I could start to critique the offense more and see where it's gearing to versus what it's presenting right now. Stop overpassing, and we gotta hit those free throws. They're free.
Mm-hmm.
We like,
Always free
for
throws.
some odd reason, with every Knicks team we have, one boo boo for us is free throw shooting. They're free. They're right there. We have to take them. For me, that's what it is. Like, we gotta be better at the free throw line, and if that means even purposely getting certain players who are better free throw shooters to drive to the lane, I'm all for it. But we got to get better free throw percentage. We almost lost the Boston game due to our free throw percentage. The last game with Orlando, we still had a terrible free throw percentage. We just beat them by 30, and tonight it reared its ugly head. So, free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well said. My final closing thoughts is, like, they'll clean this up. Tom Thibodeau will tomorrow in practice show the film, go through it, the backdoor cuts. They got to play much more better. We'll see a 48-minute intense game there against Philadelphia. For that said, guys, join us Tuesday night, 7:30. We'll have the New York Knicks watch along as the Knicks host the Philadelphia 76ers at the world's most famous arena. We'll be here live and in color, breaking everything down there. And also to salute to Derek Wilder and the podcast as well. We want to make sure everyone hits his podcast on Anchor FM and on Facebook. And we definitely would love to continue there. We'll drop our podcast maybe tomorrow as well in the afternoon. So look for that there. We'll have a roundtable discussion, more elaborate, and see what thoughts after we hear the post game coaches' thoughts and players' thoughts. They dropped this. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch along, but not the outcome. This is Brian Sports Jedi wishing you guys a wonderful evening. Guys, have a blessed Sunday night. Those in the Philippines, have a wonderful Monday morning. It's 10 a.m. in the Philippines, 12 o'clock in noon in Melbourne, Australia, where CT joins us. Thank you for that super chat as well. We appreciate you guys. Remember, you can follow us here. This is where you can find the audio portion, the podcast. All you gotta do is your phone, scan it. It'll get you right to the podcast and so forth. This is for the merchandise store. If you guys interested in merchandise, so we appreciate it. And don't worry, this is going to be the next T-shirt coming up. I designed this one with the program. I hope you guys like it with Obi Toppin there in Orlando. So we'll get that going. But salute, guys. You have a wonderful night, Maria. Many blessings. Stay blessed, Derek. I hope we see you, Derek. Hopefully, one of these days, Derek, you join us here on the link. You come on, and we'd love to hear your words and your basketball knowledge. Robert Park, feel better, my friend. Get rest, get some sleep, get some rest. Hope you feel better, strong economics, a lot of chicken soup, and get ready, a lot of rest. And we'll see you guys on the next time. And may the Knicks be with you, and may the sports be with you. We out of here. We'll see you. Have a good night. Have a blessed night. We'll see you next.